Productions. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. You see it one way, I see it another. Different opinions don't make us enemies, brother. Every point you make, I'll put to the test. A healthy debate always brings out the best. Facts and feelings don't always align. That's why we're here, let the truth define. No need for anger, no need to deceive. Sometimes the strongest move is to agree to disagree.
Hold on, let me finish before you decide. There's another perspective standing on this side. I respect your view, but I'm standing my ground. Sometimes the loudest voice ain't the deepest sound. Let's keep it honest, let's keep it real. Challenge the facts, not the way we feel. We don't need a winner every time we speak. Strong minds can still agree to disagree.
You got your point,
I got mine.
different voices, same place, same time. Let's raise the questions, challenge what we see. Every conversation shapes what we'll believe. Speak your truth respectfully. And if we don't agree, we'll agree to disagree.
You bring the passion,
You bring the proof
let's separate opinion.
from the honest truth
We don't need a shout,
to make our case.
deserve that space.
Challenge me,
I'll challenge you
let's hear it out.
and follow through.
Different sides, one community. Real conversations build unity. Respect the person, debate the belief. That's how we agree to disagree. You got your point,
I got mine.
different voices, same place, same time.
No fear in asking,
No shame to believe. The strongest discussions don't always agree. Stand your ground respectfully. Let's keep the conversation free. We'll agree to disagree. Every voice matters. Every opinion counts. Welcome to the conversation. Agree to disagree.
Oh my brother, oh my. What's that?
Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got thudders at home.
What's up, mister? Oh, snap. Oh, Ken Dog with the background. Where my laugh button at? Hold on. Yes, sir.
I'm too bad I couldn't even hear you. I was in my own zone, bro.
I was talking to the chat anyway. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Talk to people. They're not talking back. What's goody in the hoodie?
Trying to pin this comment. What's
Y'all
good,
know how
bro?
to
I'm
pin a
irritable.
comment, brother?
I'm irritable, bro.
Brother?
I'm irritable.
Uh-oh. It's that time of month.
Yep. That time of day, that time of year. Yeah, it's vacation time. Vacation 1 week away, 2 weeks away.
Oh, shoot. You taking
Yeah,
vacation?
I was tired, boss.
Ain't that like a holiday?
Yeah, that's what they call it, a holiday. Yeah. You trying to be funny? You what? Where are we going with this?
I just asked a question.
No, I don't like the way you did that. Don't you call it a holiday? What's the holiday?
I
What
don't
you
know
talking
what a
about?
holiday is.
What you talking about? I'm just hey,
A
just make
holiday
sure
is
we on the
Monday,
same page.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, holiday, Saturday,
All
Sunday.
right, man, I gotta check the temperature with you because you be trying to sneak them in there. You know.
I'm in Arizona. You know this. It's always heat out here, brother.
Speaking of heat, bro, I know 105. That's 109, but bro, it's like 96 degrees right now at 8 o'clock.
For real?
Yeah,
Oh, that's dangerous with the humidity.
yeah, dangerous for my AC too. Yeah. All right, how do we
God,
pin this?
dog, bro. I remember back in the day when we was at the crib, when it was if it was 90 consistently, people was passing away.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
had a remember like if we had a week of like 92, 93.
yep. That's what we getting hit with right now. No rain. Supposed to get some on Thursday, I think, which is probably gonna be a tornado or something. We can't never just get rain to break the heat. The heat wave is always got to be something crazy with it. So
Bro, you need to tell them Christians
yeah,
to start praying for rain. Pray properly.
mm, is that what it is?
I don't know, bro. I'm just
I can
throwing
make
it
a
out there, fella.
I could make a phone call to Neil deGrasse Tyson. You know,
He could probably tell you it ain't gonna rain.
yeah,
You
man,
probably hurt your feelings. He
yeah,
hurt your
same
feelings. Be like,
altitude.
ain't no rain in the forecast.
Mm. So what's up with you, bro? What's good? What's good? What's good? Trying to shake this attitude, bro. Trying to shake this attitude.
Well, the fact that you're acknowledging that you have one, I think uh,
Progress.
that's progress. That's a good thing. You know how many times I walk around this and I'm like, you got attitude? Like, I ain't got no
I'm
attitude.
good.
Nope. Why? Why? I'm
Hmm.
good. I think we need to do that. I think we need to start acknowledging that we have attitude. That's good. So you're a step ahead of the game.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, bro. Trying to beat the system, trying to make them pay me for this rental, bro. I cannot find an EV to rent. And they only partner with Progressive, so they just gonna pay me. They tried to give me
Oh, you talking about the?
the, the rental part. Yeah. They tried
Hmm.
to give me they have an internal negotiator rate, right? So they give me the what they put me down for a luxury full size hybrid, right? It's at $44, right? So I know the people. I'm always enterprise messing around with them one way or another. And I'm
All right,
like,
I
yeah,
gotta
man,
put
go
this
find
phone
me,
in do not disturb because y'all tripping. Go ahead.
please, please. I had to tell them, find me an EV, and they found a Tesla at a different location, and they had to call the insurance company. The insurance company, they tell the insurance company, hey, bro, nah, EVs is 112 a day. That's the negotiated rate.
So what's the
So I
problem?
mean, man, I
I'm
mean,
talking on
ain't
their
no
end. What's the
problem.
problem? That they don't want
On
to.
the insurance, their insurance.
Yeah.
No, they got Volkswagen Group. They got insurance that's gonna be good, but they just weren't in. Right?
Oh,
But when I always negotiate directly with insurance companies, bro. I don't let nobody put nothing to my insurance, especially when I ain't you know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that. I ain't even have my rates go up. You gonna pay me just like I was the attorney, minus the 1/3. But yeah, so I had the conversation with him. When I was on the phone with him, I'm like, yeah, make sure we get EV, gotta get a Tesla. That's what we gonna get. And
so
you
are they
know,
gonna they're gonna cash you out or what? Have the
for
adjusters
what?
came out yet?
Yeah, the justice came out yesterday. It's a total loss.
It is.
Total
Okay.
loss. Yeah. But I knew what was gonna make it a total loss anyway. The battery 18,000, and anything in
Yeah.
that area, you know, and they don't want to deal with the body
Mm-hmm.
work and what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and the liability. So I knew it, but keeping it, keep the car. They gonna pay me.
So
And
you know a guy that know a guy that know a guy that can get you back going. That's
what
what
do
you're
you
telling me.
mean, bro?
What
I'm
you
a
mean? What
dealer.
I mean? I
I
know
got the
you are.
parts on
That's why I
order
said.
already.
That's why I said. You know a guy
What
that
you
know a guy that
mean?
know a guy.
Just
Yeah.
pay me, brother. Pay me. That's what you got to do. Your insured hit me, pay me, and my head hurt.
Shut up. You wasn't even there. He said in my head.
Oh, hey,
It gave you a
hey.
headache, right? Right?
So the Bible says, two shall become one.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta pick up that slack, bro.
Hey, you don't get to quote the Bible. I'm just gonna tell you that right
I
now.
could,
Because first of all,
I
you
could
call
quote,
it the book.
I quote it all.
Don't
I
your
quote it
book
all.
say?
I
Won't
say
you
the book.
won't you quote some Neil Tyson deGrasse?
I
Well, how do
do
you say his
every
name?
day.
No, you
Okay,
don't.
1 + 1 = 2.
Shut anyway.
E equals MC squared.
That is not neat. All right, you got it, bro.
That's
What up,
science.
CDT? CD Tizzle in the hizzle.
I don't know about that tizzle part. Shout out my mama. She just texted me. I'm listening. Love you, mama.
Oh, okay.
If
Shout
you
out
if you
Mama
get out
Can.
to it. Yeah, she took a nap and woke up to see us on here today. Hey, wait, mama. You right. I think you right there, mama. There you go. And
You
I
got
think she
jokes?
what no, she did that one. That's hers.
She's okay. I thought you were trying to say your mama look like a gift horse or something. I'm gonna say, wow,
Nah,
that's
you
crazy
hater.
work.
You
Oh, you saying
hater.
she drew that? You saying she drew that? I got you. Okay.
Absolutely. If
All
you know,
right.
you know.
Be
You
careful now.
see,
You
hold
can't
up,
just be.
hold up, hold up. What am I? Oh, she right here. That's her right there. The fine wine. You see that the
Oh,
fine
that's
wine in
pretty
the
cool. I
shoe
like that.
and the heels.
I like that. Shout out to Ken for the new background, by the way.
Pause.
Welcome.
Pause. Stop.
Well,
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
welcome to the
The
21st
back.
century.
No, the background is not new.
I
It's
know you just
been there.
rotated the camera. Oh, we know. We
I
know.
just, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. So yeah, shout out to my mom. Who that? Hi, dad. Who's that?
Angel, my oldest.
Oh, hey, baby.
What up, Angel? In the next room.
Yeah. Make sure you wash them dishes now.
Oh, that's a good. Mm,
I should have said. Angel. I'm sorry. It ain't your day. Some uncle
that's a
said it
good
ain't
one.
my day. But yeah, bro. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Been dealing with that. Trying to trying to create a property management company centered around AI, so that I can have a minimalistic approach to
You just trying to say that
dealing with this.
3%. Shut up.
No, bro. No, 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 no.
AI and property. Yeah, all right. You cheap.
No, bro. So hold on. I need this to be delegated so that when certain calls get routed, AI can handle it. Certain calls can go directly to local maintenance. I can take like I don't want to deal like I see what's coming. I see what I'm doing. So I was researching different software, bro. They let me tell you how crazy this is. There's a team that has people that would field your calls, right? $14 a month.
What up, Juice? $14 a month.
$14 a month.
Mm. How do you like dealing with chat? I mean, with AI when you're trying to get a hold of somebody? And don't say you don't care. I'm just asking. What is your honest? Do you
Oh, I
care?
hate it. I hate it.
Mm,
I'd rather
okay.
talk to people.
Ah,
But
okay. All right.
it's too
All right.
sad, bro. Producers and consumers. We've had this conversation.
I know the capitalistic mind says, "Oh well, deal with it,
Producers and consumers.
or go
No.
buy a house, right? Buy your own house, right?
So
I got it. Hey.
so look at it. If I don't like talking to AI when I call my cell phone company, it makes sense for me to go start my own cell phone company, don't it?
Or get a minute phone. Yeah.
Now those are AI. That's real AI. You can't, you
Go
can't,
to
you
Dollar
can't get a
General.
person to save your
Go
life.
to go to Dollar General and get one of them little them little $20 flips, and put some minutes on there, right?
Yeah, don't nobody work here. But think about it, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. People, th- th- we've been trained to have less and less human interaction,
Yeah.
and we become okay with it. Over the last 10 years, the most successful businesses have been autonomous businesses. You got your Uber, you got your Lyft, right? These aren't legitimate businesses. These are businesses that are connecting people with people. Like if something goes on with Uber or Lyft, do you know you never ever talk to a live person? DoorDash, Grubhub, all that stuff. These aren't real people. These are just algorithms that are sending you to answers.
You
The
know, I know.
people are like the
I'm
last
invested.
line of defense.
I'm heavily invested, so I know all about that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, even
Soundhound.
Amazon.
Shout out to
Am-
Soundhound. Yeah. That's
yeah,
just one.
Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Can't talk to Amazon. So automated. bro,
Ridiculous.
you have to literally, you gotta go crazy to talk to a person.
Yeah,
But guess what? Amazon say, I'll just get your money back before I let you talk to
I know,
somebody.
right? Just send it back, bro. You got it. Just, hey,
I was
matter of
like,
fact, keep
damn,
it. Keep it.
look,
We got you, bro.
look.
Matter of fact,
I
here's the
called,
barcode. You ain't even got to ship it back. We got it. We'll just send it for that.
bro. I legitimately was pissed and peeved and tried to reach out to Amazon just so I can voice my concern. And I go through the prompts and it was like, how would
Nope.
you like your refund? I'm like, wait, I wanted to
I,
argue.
I wanted to get this
I want to
off.
argue. I want to get this off my chest.
Hey,
Look, look,
Amazon
look.
was like,
But,
Nope.
but I'm like, you gonna give it all back?
yep, all of it. And
Yeah.
matter of fact, keep it.
They're like, but it's almost an insult. We don't want to hear you. We don't want to deal with
Mm,
you. Yeah, bro.
the
AI's
wonderful world
taking
of
over though.
Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah, they is taking over. Just like the chat. The chat is sitting here waiting patiently. You know what I'm saying? They're waiting patiently for us to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? So let's go ahead and shout out the chat real quick. You go ahead since you've been doing all of the lip flapping.
Oh my God. Let me
Start
use
from the
these
tippity
vocal
top,
cords.
please.
Now I'm gonna start from the most recent check-in. I'm gonna start from the most recent check-in. What up, Juice? In the building. Who
Juice.
else we got? Who else we got? Who else we got? Who gets got? We got the queen. She's a queen to me.
I got to
I
get
know
that
she like
drop.
when I do that. May, what's up, May? Thank you for pulling up to us last time. I appreciate it. It was good to see ya. Who else we got? Who we got? Ooh. Oh, we got Angel. What's up, Angel? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What up, Ange?
Greetings and salutations. We got
I
Timo
got the drop.
Tinamo for Shizno.
I got that drop. I just didn't put it on the board yet.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. We got CDT said, "What up
CDT.
with you on the beats?
Now
On
we
the
definitely got
beats."
that drop.
Hey, hold on. You gotta start charging for these drops, Mike. Just saying, bro. Just saying, bro.
How am I
CDT,
charge?
you know
How am I gonna charge that
you
man for a
grandfather
drop?
in.
And I'm using his beat.
I'm just saying, he
That's
grandfathered in.
crazy
He
work.
grandfathered in.
That's
You grandfathered in. We got Lee in the building. What up? What up? What up? What up?
Lee.
Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? That is about it that I see at this point. If you are in and have not did anything, you just sitting here eavesdropping. Shout out to my eavesdroppers.
Hey,
Y'all family too. Y'all family too. Tell somebody. Tell your mama. Tell your mama's mama. Your mama's mama. Baby mama. Mama. Hey, speaking of mamas. Hey, mom. One more time. Just want to tell you. Can I get some mom music? Can I get some
see,
mom
why do you
music?
do this to me?
You know
You put
what?
me on the
See,
spot every time.
he ain't on his business. He is not on his business. This is my producer. There we go. There we go.
I give you a Sunday special.
Sunday special. Hey, it's always Sunday or Wednesday at my mama crib.
Hold on, let me give her a Sunday special with a clap. Hold on, here we go.
Praise the Lord.
What up, Cheryl? What up, Cheryl? That's family for
What
real.
up? What up? Pull in, pull in, pull in. Yeah, so if y'all didn't know where you are right now, you are watching the Agree to Disagree podcast. I am one of your hosts. I go by the name of Simply Ken. And every time I show up, my mantra shows with me. If I did it once, I shall do it again.
My bad, bro. I keep waiting. I keep forgetting to wait for you to say, play my music.
Play my music. It's called being on cue.
I know, bro. I'll do better.
It's
I'll
like
do better.
it's like play number one. Remember we used to do this? You know, it was alley oop, back door.
Oh, that was always alley
You
oop.
gotta
Yes.
go get you
Yes.
gotta go get
Yes.
it. You gotta go get it.
That was
Look,
one
look,
and
look,
go get
look,
it.
look, look, we've been
One
doing this
and go
head
get
top.
it. Yes.
Head top.
Oh yeah.
Hey, IY. If you know, you know. Wait, IYK, my fault.
I will
So
lie.
who do I got with me? I got somebody in the house with me, y'all.
What's up,
I got
man?
a
I'm your
co-host.
sidekick. I'm your sidekick host. It's your boy
Hater.
Mike.
He's not a
It's your boy.
sidekick. Not
It's
at
your
all.
boy Mike. No, I'm just kidding. It's Unc. No, not Unc. It's your old
Paw
head.
Paw.
Ah, there
No,
you go. I
no,
like
no.
that. I like that.
I think you somebody's favorite. You might
What
be a
up,
favorite.
YouTube? I am
Ooh.
your favorite ballhead beat maker. I'm Mike Check of Mike Check Productions, and that's Productions with a Z. Please don't play with me. I
Don't
am
play with me.
your favorite ballhead beat maker. And I'm also your favorite beat maker's favorite ball head beat maker in a building.
Hype me up,
Hype me up.
hype me up, hype me up. I hype me up.
We got a heck of a show tonight, man. We came up with some on the. You know what? You be catching me in the midday for these topics, these
Oh, I get you.
combos.
When I get you, I got you. Oh, what up, Kayla in the building? What's up, Kayla? We're family
What
deep
up?
tonight. Oh my goodness.
What
Oh
up?
my.
Let's do
Oh
this.
my goodness. The
Let's
pressure.
do this.
The pressure.
Don't mess up now.
That's too late. I
But
done
I just
messed up
want to
about 3, 4 times.
I want to tell the audience, Mike is a rage baiter. So I called
Absolutely.
Mike daily to have something to vent about or talk about. And now what he does is he lets me get just a little bit out and say, hold up. Hold that for the episode. Hold that for
Save
the
it for the
episode. Hold
show.
that for the
I don't
show.
want to.
So I got some ammo. I got some stuff I gotta. Yeah, I'm about to bring it out. Bring it out.
Some ammo. All right. All right.
Yeah, because I know what you was doing earlier. You was trying to catch my angle first, and I was like,
No, you offered your angle. Pause.
I
That's
did, I did,
crazy work.
I
You
oh,
offered your take first, and I said no. Just wait. Just wait.
because you knew. But see, what you did was you showed me a little bit in the hand, and I was like,
Crazy work. I'm gonna let that one slide.
pause, pause, pause.
I didn't show you nothing, brother. That was a phone
Let
call.
that
That
air.
was not a.
I
That
had
was
to,
not a
I had
video
to let
call.
that
That was
air
not a
out. I had
FaceTime.
to
That was
let that
none of
air
that.
out.
I didn't
Let
show
that
you
air out.
nothing. Facts.
Pause. We don't need no exposure.
None. Yeah. Don't clip that.
Oh God. I'm glad we ain't that
The
big.
haters finna clip that. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they doing over there.
Always talking about pause, but yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought he was a lesbian.
Mm,
He done went back Doria.
mm.
But yeah, man. What's good with you? Why are you stressed, Mister Calm, Cool, Collective?
This
Has your
job,
pot
bro.
begin to boil over?
Hey, this job, the shipper, the hey, I don't even want to get into it. It's not the work that's stressful. It's the people that makes the work stressful, and they
I
piss
know
you
why.
off. When you work with humans, it get kind of funky sometimes. So, but anyway, enough about me. Enough about me. Let's get to the main thing.
Make the main thing the main thing.
Yeah, I want to finally talk about this. I'm about to butcher his name, Nolan.
Uh,
Right, Nolan.
Noah.
Nolan
Noah.
Wells.
Is it Nolan or Noah?
Nolan.
No,
Yes.
Nolan. Oh goodness.
Yeah, I've been trying to be
May
cool with
God
it.
bless the dead.
Yeah, I've been trying to be cool with it because it's ongoing, and every time you turn around, there's something new popping up. So that's why we ain't jump out the box first or second or third with it. We just wanted to just let it play out, and it's still playing out. But I still want to talk about it. So, what you know about the topic? Are you familiar with it?
I'm very familiar with it. As you know, I
You don't
am
ever talk about it. That's why I was wondering.
well, so and that's a good thing. I don't talk about it until there's enough information for me to be definitive about the conversation in its entirety. What's crazy is
Cap.
no, seriously.
It
No,
ain't
no, no,
salacious
seriously.
enough for you. That's what it is.
No.
It's looking
I
good for the home team, and you're like, I'm gonna shut up. I'm
that
sorry. Go
sounds
ahead,
like a
bro. I'm
hater.
sorry.
It
I'm
sounds
sorry.
like a
Go
hater
ahead. My
perspective.
bad. My inner voice is
I'm
talking again. Sorry.
I see. But no, honestly, I what I have noticed is that anytime you're in front of people, you got a responsibility. And I don't want to speak without having enough information because people take heed to some of the things that we say, and I appreciate that. So with the Nolan situation, there's the autopsy, that independent autopsy that's happening, just to determine to validate or invalidate the medical examiner's autopsy.
Right.
So I think that's a little bananas. Um,
Wait. Let's
and
unpack that. Well, let's unpack that. Hold on. Why do you think that's bananas? Remember, this is Mississippi. We just did a show on Mississippi.
so okay. So let's take the legal ramification. Let's take the let's not. I want to unpoliticize what my perspective is.
Okay.
My perspective is We're talking about a corpse that has already
Bruh, chill.
been through the process of an autopsy,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
So we're gonna take these human remains, fly it across the country after it's already been butchered to re-examine it and butcher it even more to prove what an independent medical, I mean, to improve what a certified medical examiner has proven already. I, I think, well,
Look at
that's
God.
the part that
Look at God. Look, he buffering like a mug. Look at God. Go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry. Boy, God,
you
stay
might
busy.
be, you actually might be, but I say that to say, I say that to say that from that perspective, I think that's crazy. But the reason why I think my mindset is tracking in that direction is because the reason that they're doing this independent autopsy, I think it's incited by the media attention again. I really do, bro.
You serious? You serious?
A part
You,
of me, I mean, I'm not gonna get into the part of I'm not gonna get into the political part
I'm
now
not either.
until we're talking about until we talk about the BS that you want to talk about. But I'm saying I think the motives behind some of extra, the extraness, let's just call it that extraness, is behind the fanfare associated with who's representing them.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
If you don't trust your local law enforcement based on past experiences, not personal past experiences, but with your two eyes, your two observable eyes, and something hit home and hit your family, would you still trust those people, local law enforcement and any other agency, to handle your situation correctly when you've seen foolishness?
I, I don't
Or
think
would you just be like, all right,
that's a baiting statement. I'm not that's
that's a
I'm
direct
not gonna
question.
answer that like that. No, it's not direct. You saying if I
If
don't,
you
because
don't
there are so
trust
many
somebody,
factors.
would you not go behind them? Let's put this to the side. Let's just speak hypothetically. If you hired a contractor that you didn't
I
trust,
don't think there's nothing wrong with getting a second opinion.
oh, there it is. Okay. So what?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So why
But
does that not translate?
there's a bigger picture that I see.
Okay.
It's, you know,
Okay. All right. Continue. I
um,
just was wondering why you thought that was wild for a second opinion.
I'm not saying it's wild. I'm saying the motive behind what's happening and what's going on, bro.
Mm,
There's a lot of fanfare. I'm not. First off, I'm not a fan of Ben Crump.
me either.
Not a fan at all, right? And these are his antics. He politicizes everything, makes everything about race. Um, he victimizes the community, and he pulls families at their lowest point, at their most vulnerable point, and he takes them down his agenda. This is
I
it's like
know.
it's a blueprint.
I
It's a
no.
play
I
card.
agree. No, no, no. I agree with that part. That part I'm not
It's his
arguing.
playbook.
Cheryl
And
said it doesn't matter. Bodies get exhumed after 30 years. So the fact that they're getting a second opinion after a couple days or weeks
I
or whatever.
I'm not knocking that. Let me ask a question.
Hmm.
If Ben Crump wasn't involved, that probably the family would probably be moving in a completely different direction. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying just by the pattern of how all this stuff is happening, everything is something.
No, two things can be true, Ken. I'm not disagreeing with your hesitancy or your um, accusation of motive because Ben Crump admits he only picks cases that he knows will prick the conscience of of society. Most notable cases, popular cases. He turns down tons of cases daily, and he handpicks each one that he gets because he sees the leverage behind it. So yes,
It- He sees the dollar signs.
yeah.
He sees the attention. So that's your favorite word, disingenuous, by admission. You don't think if he's a great attorney, you don't think there are other people that legitimately need his services as opposed to somebody who may not need his services, but he's bringing attention to that because that brings attention to him? Just asking.
Yeah, come on, bro. It's a business. You know that better than anybody.
That's
Leverage.
my point.
Yeah.
That's my point. So that's and again, I I don't have anything wrong with that. It's just there's so many other elements to this right
Let's,
now that are distasteful.
let's get to the next
Let's
elements. I don't want to stay on that. I just want to know why you said
yeah,
had the feelings with the
yeah.
second opinion. But you can go ahead.
So let's set the scene. The scene is that 18-year-old boy getting ready for college decides to go hang out with his buddies, and this is a typical hangout spot. It is called what is it? Not Pine Island. Goodness, I cannot think of the name of an island, but it is an island. It's
Right.
only a
Off
ten
the
minute
golf.
ferry.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's only a 10-minute ferry ride off the Gulf, and it's just where people go hang out and have fun. So apparently, he went with three of his friends, and as he was there, um, he didn't return. As the story says, that the reports of his friends and one additional person is that these boats come back and forth every 10, 15 minutes or whatever, however long the ferry ride is. So he didn't come back on the ferry ride with them. He decided to stay back with a female, allegedly. That's one story that is told. Um, well, when he didn't come back, I guess the family reached out to whoever they could reach out to. Didn't get a response. Contacted the police. Police didn't get a response. They did a sweep and a search of the island. They didn't find anything. They did a second sweep of the island. His body ended up floating ashore
Right.
on the island. Um, Again, God bless the dead. Shout out to his family. We send condolences to his family, his friends, anybody in that community. I want to send condolences to anybody who's anywhere near this catastrophe in terms of the media, in terms of the local area, the people that work on the island, work on the boats. I know everybody's affected by this craziness. So condolences to everybody and prayers for everybody. But as the case
What part?
sits,
Yeah. What part makes you pause?
well,
Because there's so many questions, but I'm trying to see where your mind is at because you may have a different angle. So
what I'm trying to do is I am trying to remain unbiased because I don't want to be moved by a narrative. And I knew the second that Crump got involved, everything was gonna shift. And it's I don't even think
what my coon at? Go ahead, continue.
I don't know, man.
You don't think
I
well?
don't know. I don't know. I see I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a pattern. They're making it that because he was black and the friends that he was with were white, that it's a race thing. They're making it seem like the agenda now is seeming like that the somethingness is that his white friends did something to him. They weren't being truthful about phone records. They're bringing the fact that one of the white friends, the parent is a judge, a
Mm.
circuit judge for one of the counties, right?
Stepmama.
Um, so they're bringing a lot of these conspiracy theories into it. What I've tried to do is I've tried to really watch closely to the family and to the parents' testimony, and bro, you can watch Al Sharpton. Uh, this dude, you can watch him up there coaching
I
her
don't
on
care
what
about
to say
Al
and what to talk
Sharpton.
about.
I don't care about him. Stick to the family. What are you observing from the family? They're lying.
I
What?
just said that. I said Al Sharpton is up there on the press conference coaching the mother on what to say and what
Oh,
to
so
talk
so you
about.
saying they're being disingenuous? They're not using their own language. They're just puppets. I'm asking.
Bro,
I'm
I
unsure.
it just doesn't feel, it doesn't feel right, bro. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Okay, so what discrepancies do you see on the other side? Since you're so keen on catching discrepancies on this side, what discrepancies do you see on the other side?
What do you mean? What do you mean this and the
Stories
other? What's the
changing, messages
what
being
do you mean?
deleted.
What do you mean this and there's no proof of that? That's everything that you're saying.
All right.
Everything you're saying is propagandized. That's what I'm saying. I don't have any evidence. Show
So
me.
that
Show
so
me.
so 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 everything on that side is legit,
I didn't
as
say
far as
that.
you know.
What side? Wait, what side are we talking about?
On the side that's accused.
I'm going by what the parents said. I have not said what's right or what's wrong. I'm just going by what's been reported by the parents.
So what did the
He went
stepmom
and
say?
they told her story. She said she went looking for XYZ because the parents
And
in
you
the
don't think
initial
she was
press
coached?
conference.
You don't think that
Hold
judge was
on.
coached?
What judge?
The stepmom, the judge that gave out the statement. She deleted her social media after it
No, we're
happened.
talking
Then
about the
she
mother. I'm talking about so
I
that's
know who you're talking
that's
about.
second
I'm on the
point.
other side now.
What other side? Everybody, it's
The
only one
accused.
side.
The accused. I'm not talking about Nolan's parents.
Nobody's been accused. That's what you're doing. You're going with the propaganda. Nobody's been accused.
They are some shenanigans is being accused. That's why they're doing
They're
independent
not, bro.
autopsies
That's what
because
Ben
they
Crump is doing. That's
I
what
don't
Ben Crump
care
is
who's
doing.
doing it. I don't care. We
It's the
just stay,
regime,
stay
bro.
focused. Stay focused. I don't care
Come on.
about Ben Crump and his shenanigans. We agree on that. Now let's stay on the accused side.
There's okay. Who has charges? Where
I
the
didn't say
charges
I
at?
didn't say nothing about no charges. I said the
So that's what an
accused.
accusation is.
That's
Who?
not an
I don't
accusation. It's an
know.
accusation. It's not a charge.
So that's what I'm saying. You're saying the public has accusations. What
You're
accusations are
you're
you talking about?
parsing
Because there's
words.
so many different
You're
ways.
parsing words. I'm trying not to say the white
Tell me
folk.
to tell.
I'm trying to ask you a specific question without making it politicized. The
Okay.
stepmom made a statement. The judge, this lady judge that you're talking about, made a
Okay.
statement. She deleted her socials and then came back and made a statement saying, "Oh, whatever she said." Did you read her statement?
Absolutely.
Was that coached, or do you think that was heartfelt, or do you care?
I don't care.
You said you're studying parents. She's one
Yeah,
of
I
the
don't
parents
care.
of the boys,
Sh-
but you over here studying the parent of Nolan.
Absolutely.
Got it.
Because she's the person who's at the laws.
Got it. Okay. Just trying to see where your mind at. All right.
At the point when somebody becomes a suspect, then I'll absolutely. What are we talking about?
A suspect. Okay. I got you, boss.
So
So
that's
Ben
when I
Crump. So you're the Ben Crump of the other side.
no, I'm not. I am not on no side, bro. I ain't got a horse in this fight.
I can't tell.
No, I don't. I'm going by what has been proven, the fact at this point. I don't have an opinion about anything else other
Okay.
than how they're handling the situation. We gotta wait till there's more evidence out, man.
Well, I've
Like
presented evidence of what it's not hearsay. It's not propagandized, like you said. It was
you're
a tweet.
asking me how do I feel
Yeah.
about the female, the mother of a friend of a boy who passed away on a
Yes.
boating accident.
Yes. Yes. Do you feel like that was
And the
heartfelt, or
moment,
do you feel
the
like that was
moment,
coached?
the moment that the moment that it became politicized by Mr. Crump, I feel that in order to protect whatever backlash may come, because that having him in that place turns it into some type of accusation. So I get it. Am I saying is she right or is she wrong? I would say this: her and those boy, her sons and that boy have been friends for over 10 years. They spent time together. They were close. So my natural assumptiveness is, yeah,
Yeah. What?
she made a statement explaining and showing that okay, let me protect my son. My son has done everything and completely cooperated with this investigation. Please keep us clear of the BS. You know what I would have loved to see if Ben Crump wasn't involved? I would love to see her, the parent, and Noah's parents come together and say, this is a community that's being hurt, that's being affected by this situation. I would have loved to see those two come together because
Wow,
those
that's
two,
politicizing it.
that's not politicizing.
So
They're friends. Their children are friends.
you
Their
speculate.
children are friends. My daughter just went on a week's trip with a friend out of state. If something would have happened, I know the parents. We are peers and we are friends as well. So
You're
in the
speculating.
event there was a tragedy, I wouldn't point my finger as a suspect there. And that's what you're trying.
They
That's what it
didn't either.
seems
They
like.
hold on. They didn't either. They
So then
tried to
why are you
retreat.
questioning me about her statement?
They tried to retreat. They tried to handle this like parents. It didn't go
Who?
that way.
Who?
The
Show
parents that
me.
were involved.
Show me. Show me.
All right, mute yourself. Not gonna sit here and argue with you.
Thank you.
The body of 18-year-old black teen Nolan Xavier Wells has been found. His white friends who were with him on the trip have already hired lawyers. Wells vanished July 4 during a 4th of July boat outing to Horn Island, Mississippi, about 10 miles off the Gulf Coast. A park ranger found him in the water near the northwest end on July 6th. His phone was not with him. It was in his father's possession. The island has no cell coverage and is only accessible by private boat. Search teams, including the Cajun Navy, scoured land and sea since his disappearance. Authorities have not said how many people were on the boat or who made the missing person.
Let me just say this real quick and do not respond. The kids' parents have lawyers as well. Yet we're trying to dissect whether these lawyers over here are schooling the parents, but the lawyers that the kids' parents have, that's fine. They good. They both got lawyers. It ain't just Nolan parents that have lawyers. They all lawyered up. But for some reason, anyway, you about to get me stressed.
Report. But online video suggests a possible altercation before the friends left Wells behind. One friend is the child of a judge, and all of them quickly retained lawyers. Wells was reportedly heading to meet a girl, but instead his friends took another boat and departed without him. Why did his phone return, but he did not? Why the immediate legal protection? The family and activists are furious, comparing this to other cases where black victims' deaths were dismissed as accidents. Officials are awaiting DNA confirmation, though the family says they have identified him. What do you think?
Wait a minute. Unless Nolan Wells can be in two places at the same time, this new information just don't make no sense, and it cracks this case wide open.
As reported in our previous video, 18-year-old Nolan Xavier Wells disappeared after traveling with a group of friends to Horn Island, Mississippi, during the 4th of July weekend. The people he traveled with eventually returned to the mainland, but Nolan did not return with them. His disappearance triggered a desperate search involving his family, law enforcement, the Coast Guard and members of the community. Nolan was later found dead on the island, leaving his parents heartbroken and demanding a clear explanation of what happened during his final hours.
Let me get this straight. Nolan's mother had to track down his phone in order to get it back. They had to beg and plead for Nolan's car keys. When they received the phone, they noticed messages were deleted, Snapchat videos were deleted, and then his body magically showed up a day after. The day after his family went to that same location. And you want me to believe there was no foul play, especially when I'm seeing a pattern of evidence being tampered with.
In this video, we will show messages of Nolan's friend who claimed he left the island alive and went to a pool party with his friends, which was where he was killed, letter from Nolan's friend's stepmother, video of a judge who does not support what the stepmom did, and other incriminating evidence. At first, the story appeared to be that Nolan had voluntarily remained on the island and planned to return later with another group. However, since our previous video, several new claims, statements, and alleged pieces of evidence have emerged. There is a video in which Nolan appears to be asking someone to return his phone. There are questions about who had possession of his phone and keys after he disappeared. There is a picture that shows Nolan in a pool with his friends the day after he died, and also statement from an eyewitness that broke everything open after. This made people believe that Nolan was killed at one of his friends' house and then dropped back on the island to cover up the murder.
Are you guys hearing these latest updates coming out about Nolan Wells? So allegedly Nolan did leave the island.
How true are these allegations? The families of some of Nolan's friends have strongly denied that their children had anything to do with his death. They say the internet is connecting unrelated events and accusing young people without knowing the full story. However, as more people speak publicly and different versions of the timeline begin to overlap, the case has only become more confusing.
Warren's stepmama
This is why they need an independent autopsy, because all of these stupid stories, you got 18-year-olds lying and covering them for themselves. This is why we need an independent autopsy. This is why we need an investigation, because half of this stuff is probably cap. So to get to the bottom of it, you know, you got people covering their backsides. You know, you got parents. Trust me, those kids aren't telling the 100% truth. Just like me and you when we were 18 and we got into the shenanigans, we didn't tell the 100% truth. Nolan's parents, or whatever you're trying to accuse on that side, probably there's some shenanigans over there. So since nobody's telling 100% truth, that's the whole reason for the investigation. There's the whole need and reason for an independent autopsy, because, bro, those parents of those kids do not want to see those kids go down for something that they may or may not have done. So of course they're going to cover for them, or they're going to back them. And so I'm not accusing the kids of anything either. But in order to get to it, in order to get to the truth, you need the independent autopsy. You need a deep dive into it, because a kid is not going to tell 100% truth, period, point blank. You don't do it when you go to work, when you're, I'm sorry, you're an entrepreneur, excuse me. But when you go in public, let's say you get into a car accident. The first thing somebody's going to do is try to preserve themselves. They're going to try to come out and not look so bad, even if it may have been their fault. They're going to try to look like they were innocent. We do that as grown-ups. So you can imagine what some 18-year-olds are doing right now. They didn't do everything correctly. Nolan may not have done everything correctly. We don't know, but he can't speak. We can't speak for the dead. The dead can't speak. So this is why this is a big deal. I hate that Ben Crump is involved, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like everything they're saying is law, and everything that the Wells family saying is being coached by a lawyer. That's crazy.
broke the law when she put out her statement earlier this week.
Did Nolan truly remain on Horn Island, or did he return to the mainland with the others? Why was he reportedly asking someone for his phone? Who brought his phone and keys back without him? Why would Nolan's friend mom, who is a sitting judge, rush to talking about certain things online? The official investigation has not confirmed many of the claims now circulating online. The new information has caused many people to question whether the original version of events tells the complete story. What really happened during Nolan Wells's final hours? Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. The latest wave of questions began with the video showing Nolan apparently asking another person for his phone. The full circumstances surrounding the recording have not been publicly established. For Nolan's family, the question is not simply why he did not return from Horn Island. They also want to understand why some of his personal belongings reportedly returned to the mainland without him. If Nolan planned to remain on the island and travel home with another group, why would he have been separated from his phone and keys? Who possessed those items, and when were they returned to his family? Those questions became even more significant as relatives of people connected to the trip began releasing public statements. Some families said their children were being unfairly blamed and harassed online. They insisted that the young people involved cared about Nolan and had cooperated with the authorities. Among the most widely discussed statements was one released by Judge Ashley Cole, the stepmother of Warren Hudson, one of the individuals connected to the boating trip. Ashley had deactivated her social media account as public attention surrounding the case intensified. That decision itself led to speculation, with some people questioning why she had suddenly disappeared from social media during such a sensitive investigation. Ashley later issued a detailed statement explaining why she removed her account and presenting her family's version of Nolan's final known movements. She began by expressing sympathy for Nolan's family and said her household was also grieving his death. She wrote, "Our family, along with the community, grieves the loss of Nolan Wells. Our thoughts and prayers are with Nolan's family. Our son, Warren, loved Nolan dearly. Unfortunately, I feel that it is appropriate to dispel some rumors with facts based upon the social media attention that is being diverted away from the Wells family and their loss." She continued, "Yes, I deactivated my Facebook. Given the very heightened emotional state of social media right now, I fear for the safety of my child and my children. My husband and I have 6 children and we covet their privacy. We do not believe it is appropriate for our minor children's photographs to be circulated throughout the internet, presenting potential threats to their safety. My husband and I were not at Horn Island at any point on 4th of July, she wrote. She wrote, "No one in our family is trying in any way to impede with the investigation by law enforcement or to otherwise hamper the family and law enforcement's quest for answers." Warren was interviewed by the Jackson County Sheriff's Department and cooperated fully. He saw Nolan last at around 3 p.m. on July 4th. They left around 4:30 p.m. when the boat was taking on water and they had an issue with the bilge pump. Nolan made a decision to stay on the island and return inland later with another group of friends. "Yes, I am a judge. I also value transparency. I apologize if anyone was offended that I deleted my social media. There were no nefarious motivations in my deleting my social media. Social media has a lot of positives, but a whole lot of negatives. We live in a world of clickbaiting. Sad, but true." She concluded by expressing hope that her statement would redirect attention away from rumors involving her household and back toward Nolan's family and their grief.
Boy, that sounds coach to me. That sounds coach to me. A judge deactivated her account. She's a judge. She probably shouldn't even have an account if she's so worried about her family. But she chose this moment to deactivate her account because of the social pressure. I think if I was a judge, just me personally, I'm not putting my thoughts and opinions on her, but if I was a judge, I probably would have deactivated that a long time ago. Case and Cams, what's good, family?
How you feeling? How you doing?
Fired. 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 All right, Ken, come out the corner, man. You pouting. Ken want to be quiet now.
It doesn't even make sense to try to comment. It doesn't.
Was that statement
You had
coached
you found a whole AI source. I want to see this stuff documented.
Google is AI. What the what? Hold on, not
I
AI
want to see it
Ken.
documented.
Not AI Ken. Hold on, let's pull up Ken's AI short.
I said I want it. I want to
Oh,
see
okay.
it.
I was just gonna say.
I want to see it before I jump. And I'm not like again. There's no sides.
I know you're not
There's
picking a
just not
side.
enough information.
Yeah.
Pick the side. Pick the side. I'm on the side of the family that lost a kid. That's what side I'm on.
Hold on.
Stop the cap.
I am. I'm on that side, bro.
All right, so let's put all of the AI information to the side. Because everything that's being alleged is all AI.
No. Okay. So
No?
what you want to do is let's play the
Oh
what
my
if game.
God.
Let's play the no. Let's play both sides of the coin.
I don't want to
Let's
play the
the
what if
if
game.
game.
I'm trying to move the what
We
if out
got
the way.
to.
I'm trying to move
We
the what
got
if out the
to.
way.
You can't until you got evidence. Everything that you just played is speculatory. That's all somebody's saying that somebody's saying that somebody's saying that somebody's saying. Okay. Show me where that's
her
testimony.
tweet wasn't speculatory.
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. There's no, I don't have a question or response to that. But we're talking about her motivations, why this, why that. That there's another account of somebody saying, hand me your phone, and why the keys, like his items weren't found. It's so much. It's so much, bro. Like
So what's real? What's real? Let's talk about the real then.
we
What's real?
No, what we know is there's a boy that passed and he pushed up in some water off the island. That's what we know.
So the parents retrieving keys, that's all cap. That's all AI. The parents
The
looking for their
parents.
child. That's AI.
So let me ask the question. So I didn't say that. Nobody said that.
You
Nobody said
said
that.
everything I played.
Let's.
Go ahead.
You're playing other people's accounts of other things that have nothing to do with the case as it stands right now.
There's no case.
That's one of my points. But my concern is that there hasn't been enough time to develop a motive. Once the motive has been developed, if there is reason for this motive, right? Then start looking at everything else.
I haven't created a
What if
motive.
this can I finish?
I
What if
haven't
this
created a motive.
independent what if this okay, so we got to play the what if game. That's what we'll do for shits and giggles. What if this independent autopsy comes back as the same results or the same or similar information as the reports? Then what do we do? Let's play that
As
what if
what
game.
reports? As what reports?
As the initial autopsy.
Then the parents will know
What if the
exactly what happened. That's all the parents want to know is what happened.
absolutely. And what if it comes back that he drowned?
Then he drowned. Then that's it. Then they know for sure.
Okay. Okay. So what are we speaking on at this point? What's the question? Are we questioning what happened to him? How he drowned? Are we saying did somebody push his head down in the water?
Me and
Are
you
we
haven't
saying
even got to that part yet. You're basically reacting to that video. Me and you
I'm
haven't
not
even
I didn't
broached that conversation yet.
actually I'm trying to do the exact opposite. I'm not trying to react to the video because I understand what the video is. The video is taking a whole bunch of propaganda, putting it together, trying to create scenarios. And I'm with it. I get it. But I don't have enough information to even say if any of it's valid. All I'm going on right now is, hey, this is what happened. Let's figure out if what other information that we have that's valid that's coming from um that's
Yeah.
that could be used in court, that can be used in this investigation. I just need more additional information. I'm not going to jump through these emotional hoops. Yeah, I could be. Yeah, that's some BS. Why would she do that? Bro, there's so many conspiracy theories that I could have, and I probably have thought of. Yeah, we could think that, but I could think it on the other side too. I don't know. We don't know enough, Mike.
So since we don't know enough, why are you casting a judgment on Ben Crump?
Because he's full of
Oh, not
shit.
Ben Crump. I'm sorry. What's
Because
the other
he's
guy?
full of shit.
Sharpton.
Because he's full of shit.
Okay. You see how easily that slipped off your tongue? You was just,
Yeah. I could say that because I got a history of them being full of shit.
So what?
Yeah. If it smells like it,
You snaked me 30 years ago on the radio. I mean, I'm supposed to keep holding that over your head.
bro, I'm going to veil you. I swear to goodness.
I'm just saying.
God.
I'm just saying.
Butt
I'm
hurt,
trying,
bro. I
I'm
did
trying to
not.
talk about the facts of the case. I'm not trying to talk about the speculative parts. I'm trying to talk about what we actually know.
Okay.
They can be proven.
Okay. There's nothing that you said that could be proven other than the
parents-
lady made a post.
Right. No, I said the parents look for their child. That's a fact. And they face resistance.
What says who?
Oh my goodness. All right, Ken.
Resistance and looking for their child?
Retrieving their items, not looking for their child. No, they had help from the Coast Guard. They got help from volunteers to look for their child. I'm talking about keys and cell phone. Or is that speculative?
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't say that. So what resistance are we talking about? What? No, I don't. You're saying resistance. What are you calling resistance?
If I knock on your door and say, "Hey, my son is missing. His keys inside," and you go look for the keys and you come back in 3 minutes and say, I'm sorry, man, I don't see him. And then a third witness says, yeah, they're in there. I signed them. They're on top of the Xbox. And then you go back a second time to retrieve the keys, and all of a sudden you got the keys.
Bro, I'm not saying you're wrong. You can speculate that way, but I can speculate. I got some lazy ass kids that I done told to go get something out the kitchen that it came 3 or 4 times. It's not in there. I walk in there myself, and it's
Right.
right where I said it was gonna
Right,
be.
right, 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 right.
It goes
Yeah.
both
That's
ways.
easy, bro. That's an easy way out. We talking about a child that lost his
I'm
life.
not saying. I'm saying it can go either way, bro. I'm
If their
not.
if
I
their
can't
parents
answer that.
if their parents were so loving and you believe everything in that tweet or whatever
I
that
didn't.
was,
There you go. So there you. What you're doing is baiting, and I'm not falling for it, bro. Keep going. I'm not. I have no opinion.
okay,
I
then
have none.
right. If you believe everything over there, why
I
can't you
didn't believe
believe that?
nothing. I didn't say I believe
Yes, you did.
anything.
Yes, you
Don't do
did.
that. No, I didn't.
You don't
I'm
believe she
saying
was coached.
it can go
You don't believe
either.
that judge was coached
I watched
by
Al
lawyers.
Sharpton said, "Hey, tell them to say this. Make
I
sure you
don't
say
care
that. Make
what
sure
you
you say
watched.
this."
I don't care
He
what
was
you
on.
watched.
I heard him.
Ken Crump. We finna start calling you Ken Crump. Straight up, man. This is
No,
crazy.
you not.
This
Look,
is
look.
crazy.
If that's the case, I'm gonna start charging.
You better,
Start charging
because
like
you're
Ken
doing a
Crump.
heck of a job, boy. You a heck of an apologist, boy. Woo.
I ain't apologizing, bro.
Jeez.
I'm not. I cannot. I don't want to fall for propaganda on either side of this. It's just you don't know.
But I'm only speaking on the things that can be
No,
proven.
you're
I'm not speaking
no.
on videos and what he said and what time he got on the boat or didn't or
So
hung back or whether that was true
no,
or not. I'm not
no,
speaking
no,
on
no,
none of
no,
the
no,
speculation.
no. What you're doing is leading. You're saying he was giving. He was. What did you say? He was giving pushback.
Yes, their parents were giving pushback. Yes.
And
Yes.
that's assumptiveness because what actually happened was the
You don't
first
know.
time that he went to look for the
You don't
keys,
know.
he didn't see
Now
him.
you're trying to be assumptive.
I'm just saying what you said. You stated that he had to go back a second time and they were there. But do you understand how you
So now
shaping
we
a
can't
narrative?
deduce. So now we can't deduce.
I didn't. I'm not
It's okay for
deducing.
you to
I'm just
deduce.
saying.
It's okay for
I
you to
will
talk
say
about the
this.
black community when they still
No, no,
remember
no,
remember
no,
the
no,
14-year-old
no,
that
no.
walked in the gas
This is
station?
not
Come on,
about
man.
black and white. This ain't
You
about
know
black
when
and white.
what time
I'm
he was
not
on.
going there.
We
I'm
black. We
not
black.
going
You know
there.
what type of time he was on. It's okay for you to deduce, but when I do it,
No.
it's a problem.
What do you mean?
When you
So
wanted to
let me
assume that
explain
that
something to you.
14-year-old walked in that
No, no,
gas
no,
station
no,
to
no,
steal
no, no, no.
water, you knew he was on dummy. You said,
Let me explain
you
something. No,
said,
there's a difference. There's a
oh
difference.
my God,
There's a difference. I grew up and I'm engulfed in
it's
the
always a
black
difference.
culture.
I know
So
it's
I can
always a
speak from
difference.
that perspective. I
Got
can't
it.
speak from white culture's perspective.
Got it.
I can't. And I'm not saying you wrong. I'm saying I can't. I'm saying that's
You
vanilla. I don't know.
you
Interpret it how
got
you want to interpret it. Go
you
ahead.
got
You got
Oh,
that.
now I can interpret it. Oh, so now I
You
got
can.
permission.
I'm not. That don't mean I'm rolling with it.
We know you're not rolling with. You can't crump. You ain't rolling with it. Yeah. But like I
Listen.
said, when that 14-year-old walked in that gas station, come on, bro. You know what time it was. You knew the play. Oh, when they was the Walmart, the Pamper incident. Come on, man. You know what time. Come on,
I've
man.
done that. I've done that. I've been in gas stations with firearms concealed. I've been I pilfered from Walmart. I can
You've
relate
also
to those
you've
situations.
also concealed some
I've
keys
been a part of a
of a stolen
community.
vehicle, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, and acting like you didn't know where the keys were, right?
What? No, they didn't know nothing about the keys. They was trying to figure out how that happened.
Thank you. They
No,
were trying to
no,
figure out how that happened, and when they figured out the
I,
keys was missing, you
I
didn't say,
was like,
"Hey,
hey, I
it
got the
was me."
keys.
Exactly.
No, I didn't do that.
Okay, then.
But what you're saying, this is not that though. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because let
I'm
me
just
say
trying to take
this.
real life examples.
Okay, let's play the what if game. Let's say you're right. Well, he was a dummy because obviously whoever else was with him at the house was like, stop lying. They right there. So the cover got blue. That was the dumbest thing in the world.
Right. So I can't deduce from that person lying that that was some pushback.
You said pushback. I call it whatever you want to call it. I guess anytime you ask your kids to go get something and they don't get it on the first try,
That's apples
that's
and
pushback.
oranges. That's apples and oranges. That's
I'm just saying,
different.
hey, all I'm
I
saying,
agree.
listen,
You're
bro.
right. You're right. But that's different. That's not this.
Did the kids answer the dough? Who answered the dough?
There you go. See, you trying to break that story down. You just can't
I'm
take it for
trying
what
to.
it is. Now you're trying
No,
to
you're
poke holes
making
in it.
it something. No,
I ain't
no,
making
no.
nothing. I'm
You're
just
making
reporting
it
on the
something. Yes,
facts.
you are.
I'm
You're not
reporting on the
reporting that,
facts, and that's
bro.
it.
You will be fired day one as a journalist trying to report on the fact. You are not reporting on the facts. You are trying to shape a narrative. You're starting with a narrative. That is the opposite way that
A
you
narrative. I
build
don't have a
things.
narrative. I'm just
Okay.
saying I understand why they want an independent autopsy. That's it.
I do too. Everybody wants to know. So what do we do
Okay.
when the independent autopsy comes back and if the results are
Then they
exactly the
can
same? Let's play
rest.
that.
So both of them can rest in peace now. They can
So
rest in peace knowing that
everybody go to sleep.
what happened,
Everybody go
and
to
Nolan
sleep.
can rest in peace.
And then does Mr. Crump get to apologize to everybody who he was accusing?
See, he's not accusing.
Okay. You're right.
There's no basis of accru. That's the media that's accusing.
So can I ask you a question?
I'm listening.
If
That's what we're here for,
he's
man.
a victim, he's a victim, right?
Who's a victim? We don't know that yet.
Well, thank you. Got you. So
What
what
you mean,
the
got you?
hell
Hold
is
on. Whoa.
what
What you mean,
the
got
hell
you?
is Ben on retainer for then?
To make sure that he's not a victim.
No. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Are you serious?
I'm very serious. Again, if you don't trust someone, you want a second opinion. We're back to the second
Oh,
opinion again.
okay. All right.
And if
That's
he's wrong for
that's cool.
that, then he's
That's
wrong
cool.
for that.
I said we know he's wrong, but and that's the thing, bro. I think again, what's putting smut on this case is the individual and the history that he's had and how he's represented in the past. I think that's what it is. Again, I don't know, bro, and I'm not. I don't want to make it a black white thing because it's not always that.
I'm not.
I don't want to make it a somebody lying, somebody did something crazy because it's not always that. Remember my man, there was a kid that was uh a mixed kid in Florida that had went to see his family that he hadn't seen in like 17 years, spent a weekend with him. And he was with his family and they said that he jumped out the car and they couldn't find him off the highway because they got into a little argument in the car and couldn't find him. Then they found his body in a little creek. And everybody was accusing the family who did it, and they went through the whole process because it was very similar to this. It caught this attention, and it came out he actually there was no foul play, just was a little too uh, inebriated, and he drowned.
Hmm.
So all I'm saying is that I think because of the attention that of all this stuff that is happening, I'm trying to reserve my opinion on the outcome until there's more information. Um, what I can judge is at this point how things how things have been moved. You know how things are being handled. Um, I think there should be more questions, and I did my research. I don't know what you did, and I'm not saying you didn't, but my research was centered around okay, was there an investigation? What information within the investigation didn't pan out that didn't turn these friends into suspects? Why hasn't this case been ruled a homicide as opposed to an accidental drowning? Right? I looked at those factors,
Hold on.
and none of those factors.
I agree. I have the same concerns you have. Why do you think that it hasn't been ruled? It's still like in what do you call it?
It,
In limbo.
so so what happened was based on okay, anytime first there's a missing person, right? When there's a missing person, the investigation starts to try to find out and locate what happened. Based on the testimony, based on the information they get, investigators start putting together a case. Well, when the body is found, right? They match up what they create the crime scene, right? They investigate the crime scene. They patch that information together with the testimony that they got from all the parties all the known parties that are involved. At the point where they put that story together, if it seems to be a criminal act, then they become people of interest. Well, the identifying factor is the cause of death. When the cause of death was determined, they had to order before the cause of death was determined, they had to order an autopsy. Based on the results of the autopsy determines on where the investigation goes. Well, when the autopsy came out, typically the investigators have a conversation with the coroner or whoever performed the autopsy to find out the possible ways that whatever the cause of death could have happened. If there's any opportunity for foul play, then the investigation furthers. If at that point the investigation has to further on the criminal side, then charges are being sought after. None of that has happened. It hasn't risen to that point. And right now, local law enforcement has no reason to believe that there was any foul play or any charges needs to happen. It's been ruled as an accidental drowning. What's happening right now is there's uh, a secondary autopsy that's being performed by the family out of pocket, right? Because you're welcome to do that to the corpse. Law enforcement, the case is there's not a case pending, but they will always hear new information, especially when there's a unalivement, right? So if something 10 years down the line comes out that, hey, I smacked him beside the head and he passed away and he drowned, then that information will be compiled against what has um what they've had, what they've concluded, and then if it fits, then they go charging. But what I'm saying is, bro, before they be like we gotta make it you gotta make it make sense that law enforcement in this situation, based on all this propaganda, they have more than enough reason to go file some type of charges. But it must not. It obviously isn't something there. If we're talking about collusion, do you know how many pieces of this puzzle would have to be wrapped together in order to keep this situation and circumstance so tight that nobody would find? And like this kid is not a celebrity. These other kids aren't a celebrity. This is not like this is a 4th of July weekend. So how would they be able to be prepared to collude everybody that's on the island in advance? Like it would be a massive cover up if there was, if we go with the majority of the narratives out there.
Are you
And
speculating, right?
I'm saying that's highly improbable.
Gotcha. Well, I'll say this,
Not that it's
Ken.
not possible. It'd be a
Right.
hell
It's
of a
not
cover up.
probable. It's possible, but it's not probable. Gotcha.
Yeah. So if we was on the island and we was hanging out and we saw this boy, somebody got to pay me not to say that I saw him. And everybody else that was around, like, bro, with camera phones, with all this stuff that's available, come on, bro. Somebody
So
would.
so so you just forget a second opinion. Because if
The
it does
second
come back,
opinion.
hold on, Ken.
I think
If this autopsy does come back different, this is
the
no
autopsy
longer
cannot.
this is no longer
No.
Ken, please. You can rebut, you can call me stupid. You just let me finish.
Mm.
If anything changes in this case, is that better? It turns into a foul play case. If anything changes, I said if anything changes, meaning it's not that now. Anytime you're dealing with a homicide, the first 48 hours are the most crucial. We don't know if this is a homicide. That's why it's important to hurry up and get this secondary autopsy.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think that a secondary autopsy
I don't know.
can prove that an autopsy provided
I
by
don't know.
the state and the coroner won't?
I don't know. I'm not a mortician. I don't know.
That's my point.
No, that ain't your point. I'm not a
That what?
mortician. So because I'm not a mortician don't mean, oh, no. And you're
So
not either.
let me explain. Let me explain this.
And your child wasn't taken
So
off this
so
earth either.
so
So
so the and I'm not. This is not. I'm not finna sensationalize that either, bro. What I'm trying to tell you is that when there's an autopsy performed, the autopsy typically is trying to determine the cause of death,
yes.
right?
And
And I'm not
not
done.
just cause of
I'm not.
death,
I'm
time
not
of death,
done. No, I'm not done.
whether they was under the influence, what do you got,
I'm not done.
toxicology? Yeah.
I'm not done. The the especially a medical examiner autopsy, they're very thorough because they're trying to determine the cause of death, the contributing factors, the mitigating factors, the likelihood of the contributing factors, the likelihood of the mitigating factors, right? The direct and indirect circumstances that could have caused this, right? When when a medical examiner goes through this autopsy process, it is a very thorough process. Very thorough process. And it gives a lot of information. It does. The only thing that it doesn't have at this point is a toxicology report, right? Because that's the only thing that's going to come out of this independent um autopsy. And if the toxicology report says there were drugs or alcohol in his system, it doesn't negate the other contributing factors that determine the cause of death from the initial medical examiner. So what I'm saying is the fact that they're getting the secondary autopsy is not going to blow this case wide open. Getting another autopsy is not going to say, "Oh, his friend Ryan pushed him into the water." That's not what's going to happen. But that's what the media and Ben Crump is trying to make it seem like. Oh, we're going to question something,
Wait,
because
hold
when you
on.
question something, you bring up a reasonable doubt.
Ben Crump is a civil law attorney, so this ain't nothing
He's
criminal.
not even an
He
attorney.
just trying to cash a bag.
Absolutely.
If anything, it'll be a civil suit. So no, nobody's trying to turn this into a criminal
Absolutely.
case. He
So you
wants a
want to say
wrongful.
they mishandle it?
He's rooting for a wrongful death suit or
No,
whatever. Oh yeah,
it's not
that's
a
why he's
wrongful
here.
death. It's not
I'm
wrongful
saying,
death.
hold on. I said that's what he's rooting for. I didn't say that's what this is. This is what he specializes in: police brutality, wrongful death, civil rights. He's not here to send nobody to jail. He's here to put a civil
He,
suit out on him if there's something there.
let me tell you what he's doing. He's creating propaganda to put pressure on the police department, the the coroner's office, the medical office, putting so much pressure on there that in order to subside the pressure and not go through it for the county, for the police department, or whatever, they end up trumping up enough BS, stirring up enough BS, so there's a civil settlement for the family. That's all
Yes,
he's doing. And
there's
so
95% of civil
that's
suits are settled outside the court. Yes,
that's
yes,
my point.
yes.
So that doesn't mean it was foul play. Everybody else is waiting for this foul play. What's gonna happen is all this smoke is gonna be in the air, and the family's gonna settle, and that's gonna be it.
Well, that's the purpose of Ben Crump. Yeah, that's always.
Nothing's gonna be proven or disproven. So this entire argument that we've been having has no point, bro.
It's not an argument. We were trying to talk about the facts, but you keep introducing AI information and secondary
No,
commentary.
you're bringing the facts in like all this additional perceived testimony, because it's not testimony. All these other
Right.
angles that, oh, she got this text message this night and she asked for his phone, and that's not even a case. So what are we talking about? There's no charges. All they're trying to do is say they should have did a better job, and we're gonna make this racial, and we're gonna make this so crazy that before they get exposed for something, or they keep absorbing all this pressure, they're gonna settle and give the family some money, and then it's all gonna be swept under the rug. I want to see the family fight after the settlement. Fight for
That's what I want to see
justice if
too.
you feel like it was
Yeah,
something wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, fight for justice after you get the check. After you get the bag, I want to make sure you're still advocating for whatever you was pushing in the beginning. That's all I'm saying.
That's my problem with Ben Crump because I know
My
he's a civil lawyer, a civil lawsuit lawyer, whatever you want to call it, whatever the terminology is.
civil
He's
attorney.
not he's not here to convict anybody. He's just here to, like you said, put enough public pressure, find out any misdealings so that he can prove wrongful death suit or police brutality. But like you said, if you're really about that life as a mother and a father, keep pushing.
And he goes for low hanging fruit. He will take litigation to court because in civil court, it is not based upon a reasonable doubt; it's a preponderance of evidence. That's just so easy. That's why most people settle, because why go
95%.
through all this? Yeah, why go through this? So it's low hanging fruit. But guess what he's doing? He's propagandizing. He's politicizing. He's making it racial. He's tearing down his own community, bro.
I think that's
He
where
could,
we agree. We agree because when we
yeah.
see Ben Crump pull up, that's what we call him an ambulance chaser because he's not here to convict anybody of wrongful criminally convict anybody. He's a civil lawyer.
What
Civil
he's
suits.
telling,
That's it.
yeah, what he's telling the public is they should do a better job, and they should not do such a poor job because they black. The second he say that, he want everybody to scramble, and they scramble, and they cut the check. And guess what? He get 2/3, not just 1/3. He get 2/3. The family get 1/3,
No, I get your
and he
point.
keep
The overrepresentation of Crump and there Sharpton, it just gives it like you said, it just changes the narrative. Like I get that, but I'm not gonna fault and I'm not saying you are, but I'm not gonna fault the parents for getting a second opinion. If you don't trust the powers that be, the people they're supposed to protect, to serve and protect, by all means, get a second opinion.
yeah, okay, a second opinion as to what? What are we
Cause
asking?
of death. Cause of
Okay, the
death.
cause of death is not going to change, Mike. That's what
I
I'm trying
didn't
to tell
say it.
you.
You can't just, bro. I'm not. You keep trying to make it seem like okay. This autopsy is going to change it to a criminal matter. The parents want the truth. If my child drowned because he was drunk, just let that be that. We don't know
Mike,
how he died. We just know his body was found, and that was it.
Mike, he drowned. Did you not? That's been
Bro,
determined.
okay, drowning. There's details behind drowning. How did he drown?
No, he drowned. That's what happened, Mike.
That's what the
That it's been
initial
determined.
autopsy said.
Mike,
That's what the initial
before a
autopsy.
cause, before there's no other the initial, bro, because of the amount of water and liquid in his lungs, every autopsy that you get from this point is going to show this cause of death was drowning. What you're trying to, that's what I'm trying to say.
I'm not
He's
trying to do nothing.
propagandized this.
I ain't
No,
trying
no,
to do
no,
nothing.
not you.
Oh,
He's propagandized this case so much that people are thinking there's about to be a conviction or something brand new come out of another autopsy.
it's not
The
okay.
purpose,
Let's
the
let's
purpose.
set let's
Let me
set
say
the
this.
table. Let's set the table. We're not. Let's set the table, and I'm gonna let you continue. I and Ken are not suggesting that this independent autopsy is going to change this case and turn it on its head and turn
It's
it
not a
into a
case.
criminal matter.
It's not a case. That's what people don't know, though. People think that's what's going to happen. Let me explain. And he wants people to think that's going to happen. He wants that narrative to get pushed because what that does is that increases the amount of the civil suit because people file civilly and settle civilly so they don't have to deal with the backlash. So they don't have to deal with all this propaganda so they can get back to normality. What I'm trying to tell you is this. He's ordered that just so that it appears that this coroner's office or medical examiner's office has some foul play.
See,
And
it's cool. See,
this
you
department,
speculating.
I know what he's doing
See,
because guess
that's
what's
what I'm
going to
saying.
happen?
You're deducing.
No,
See,
no. Let me tell you what's going to happen. You'll never
now
get
you
the
finna tell
results
me
of
what's
the.
happening. Oh my God,
No,
go ahead.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You'll never get the results of the independent autopsy. You know why? Because it's independent. They don't even have to release them. They're just using it as a scare tactic so they can get a bigger civil suit. That's all this is about, bro. They're going to sue them civilly because they're trying to question what was done.
Mm-hmm.
The cause of death is not going to change. Do you know how many layers and how many steps an autopsy through a medical examiner has to go before determination is made? Do you know? I think it has to be 3.
It's months.
It has, huh?
It's
No, no,
months.
no. I'm
Oh,
talking
well,
about
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question. What was the question?
when a coroner or a medical examiner, before they reach a finalization of a cause of death, before they determine it on paper, right? Do you understand how many boxes have to be checked and more than one person has to be in agreement with this, with the likeness of this, before that's signed off on? That's what I'm saying. So the cause of death is not going to change from one autopsy to another autopsy. It's not. They're just doing that to try to say that there was not enough done. And you can go deeper with an independent autopsy. Absolutely. The police, based on the circumstance, see if there needs to be a toxicology report in order to pursue charges. But
We
who's going to pay for that?
right.
Ben
We get
Crump and the family are choosing to pay for that.
we getting hung up on the autopsy.
Yeah.
So
That's the only thing I question
we're
now.
just gonna wait and see with these alleged AI photos and videos and speculation. that would
They're
turn the
not gonna do
case.
nothing. There'll never be another case. There's never gonna be a criminal case because all that stuff is about criminal. That's turning this
Right.
into a homicide.
Right. That's
That's
what I
all
said.
criminal.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
But it's never gonna happen.
See, now you get
You'll be waiting.
you're casting judgment. You're saying it
I'm
won't.
telling you again.
You said you'll
I'm
wait.
telling you.
Earlier you said you was gonna wait. Now you're telling me it's not.
Clip this episode.
Clip the episode. You're speaking out of both sides, bro. First you said I'm gonna wait. Now you telling nope, nothing there.
You're asking if I'm judging what these people are saying. What I'm telling you is that I'm never going to get that testimony. We're never going to get that. There's not a suspect. There's not a crime unless some overwhelming evidence comes forward. It's probably at this point, it's going to probably be some admission of guilt. Then I don't think anybody's ever going to be charged. And
So
Ben Crump
the
knows
cell
that.
phones and the deleted text messages, that's all hearsay, right?
It has to be, because if it was submitted to police, then charges would have been built.
It take time to subpoena Snapchat and all these things to get the
No,
details.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, bro.
Hmm.
Do you think the public knows more than what the police know? No, bro. No.
Well, wait, I don't understand that. What does that mean? What does that got to do with what I just said?
Because this is stuff that the public is putting out there as if it were true. That's all I'm saying, bro.
So why they ain't found Nancy Guthrie then? Since the
They
police
probably
so
cut
smarter
her up.
than the what?
They probably cut her up. She probably gone, bro.
Yeah, somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that work at a what do you call that? Where they cremate the bodies?
She probably got grinded up, bro. The cartels, they do stuff like that out here. Yeah, bro. I've seen some crazy stuff out this way.
So speaking of propaganda,
come on with it.
Do you think AI is propaganda? Do you think algorithms are propagandas?
Yeah, bro.
What's your take on algorithms? I think we had this talk earlier.
Bro, it's mind control over Debo, bro. We think the algorithms are just for advertising, but I believe, the AI tool behind algorithm, they want to learn your behavior so that they can present things to you that you're likely to like, and then they learn your tendencies so they can direct you in the way they want to direct you, and they close you out from the opportunity from taking in new information. Because if it can control, that's why they want AI in just about everything. They want an algorithm behind everything, because if they have your phone, your TV, your location, your bank statements, your account, they can literally control what you do, how you move. And this is all way before social media and AI. They've been doing they do this. There's a psychology behind all types of marketing and how people react and respond. That's why most major restaurant chains, like in the 60s and 70s, went with red and yellow, because those are attracted to the eyes. Cars that just got on the road, so people's attention diverted to those signs. So that's the marketing behind that. Different colors and different tones have led people in a way that they didn't understand. Radio stations, their drops, they play a certain drop to keep people. They play like a white noise in the background to keep people tuned into their station as opposed to others. So there are a lot. There's a lot of things that have been leading people for years, but now it's the thing that you're buying into. It's your cell phone, your social media.
I think you're speaking of promotion, marketing and promotion. I'm talking about algorithm.
Well, that's what marketing and promotion is based on. Algorithm is simply a calculated response to a series of actions.
Right.
Yeah.
A series of actions.
Absolutely.
A calculated response to a series of actions, not a calculated manipulation. It's just a response. An algorithm is a response.
Yeah, and how it can be used can manipulate. If your goal, if it's marketing, it's to manipulate. That's a fancy word for manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to school for business, Marketing is a fancy term for manipulation. You want to manipulate people to assume that this is the right direction, the right way, or the right product.
Mm-hmm. Want
So,
to persuade. Mm-hmm.
the best way to market, especially as a company, is to eliminate competition. Well, if I want to market your thoughts, I'll eliminate any competing thoughts. That's what the algorithm does. The way that you eliminate competing thoughts is that you build more information and take more time away from the opportunity to introduce anything new. That's why people are stuck in their algorithm.
I think this is like a chicken or the, to me, when I process this, I think it's like a chicken or the egg sort of a conversation. In order for in order for the algorithm to manipulate you, you have to give it something. And so that's why I think
Initially.
that yeah, initially, right. So that's why
Mm,
I kind of two things can be true, I guess. I understand what you're saying, but just like AI is only AI because somebody fed it something. It
So
learned.
let me let so it learns. So let's back up. AI tools. Let's talk about that. It's like a relationship, right? Once your wife told you that she was interested or gave you the impression that she was interested, it was your job to capitalize on that interest, learn her behaviors, and put in front of her what she needed to see in order for her to buy,
What?
to buy into your BS.
No,
Don't
man,
act
I
like
just
it.
walked in the room.
Don't,
I'm him. I'm him at
don't.
the what? I just walked in the room. I didn't observe nothing.
Man, please tell the truth for us right now, because we know this boy
What?
was in line climbing
No,
through
sir.
windows.
No, sir. Don't put that smut on my name. I walked in the room and was like, and she was like,
Barry,
okay.
I dropped him off at the window on several occasions so he could climb through.
No, sir.
we know who we know who running that algorithm.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what it does. It's designed to first take on the interest. It's like a relationship. It's like a grooming, right? Let me find out what you're interested in. Little kids, you like candy. Okay. If I can get enough of this attention from you, I'm gonna introduce you to candy. If I know you like candy, I'm gonna introduce you to a whole bunch of different types of candy.
Right.
Now, now that I got your attention, right? I'm gonna take up so much of your time so that nothing is gonna be able to compete for what I want to present you. That's what the algorithm does.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
whoever whoever
That's
has
the
the biggest
second
market,
phase of the algorithm. That's the yeah, the complete phase because again, I got to give you something. Just like we talked about it earlier. My my
no, well,
my timeline ain't talking about Fox News only until it's a
uh-uh,
salacious
uh-uh.
news. How you gonna tell
You
me?
you
Hold on, wait. We gotta stop this.
go ahead.
We gotta stop doing this. When I'm giving
Why
you
you
my
shooting?
worldview,
Why you shooting? Why you shooting?
when
Why
I'm
you
giving you
shooting?
my worldview and my viewpoint, no, we can't. Don't no, brother. No,
I'm trying to help you. My hands is up. Don't shoot.
I need that agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. I need that drop because I'll be every 5 minutes with you. God, dog. My timeline shows me Fox News, and I purposely follow Fox News. But my timeline only shows me Fox News when it's a salacious news topic, a race-related news topic. It don't show me the everyday news topic.
That was initially, you're right. It was initially before these platforms began data sharing. See, what
Yes,
happened is,
yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's my point. What happened is initially you had to tell the internet or tell the algorithm that you were interested in something. That was initially. But when they passed that Privacy Act, so they allow these additional
Mhm.
apps to data share, you don't have to tell them anything.
You don't have to tell that platform anything
You don't
because he
have to
already
tell
got you.
a
He already got you over there at Google, Twitter. He clocked you already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like those fly cameras on the sign. They know what you're about to do.
Yeah.
But but
Right.
but it's deeper than that. See, let me explain again. GPS. Everywhere you go, there's data around when you go there, how fast you're going there, the time of day that you're going there, right? That's geo. right? That's the geography. That's a form of the algorithm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your spending habits. When you go there, what are you spending? How much are you spending? And all the data behind what you're buying goes into the algorithm. That's telling them where your finances are, right? What affiliations you have. That's your emails. That's your phone book. Do you know that your algorithm is based on who's in your contacts in your phone?
Now you know we know that. Come on, bro. We be getting
Based on
friend
who's in
requests,
your
and you know
contacts?
so and so was on
Yeah,
is in your
yeah,
contacts. You be like, bro,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So it's watching everything, everything, so that it can tell a company or whoever wants to get money from you or wants your attention, hey, we're gonna give this information away to the highest bidder. We know on Tuesday at 3 o'clock, he gonna be right here. Put your
But
product
it's
in front of him.
watching, like you said, it's watching what we give it. We're still giving it something.
No, you're just doing. You're just living now.
Right.
You're not even giving anything.
Yes, we're living, but that's giving them
Yeah, you're
something
not
to
voluntarily
market
doing it.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not saying, hey, market to me. They just watching you. Like right now, they're like, oh, this motherfucker, okay, he on the podcast. All right, let me send some microphone ads.
That's a
Look,
fact.
it's
That's a
his
fact.
his audio and video a little raggedy. They watching us, yeah,
Damn,
and
they
I'm not
watch
saying they,
glitch
but
and everything. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So have you been getting any ads for some new cameras? I'm just saying.
I have.
Yo,
I
you must
delete
have
that
turned your
stuff.
ads off because you
I
still
do.
struggle streaming
I
since
do.
September. I'm just saying.
Hey, I do. Because you know why? They be asking me to pay for stuff. I ain't paying for nothing.
Oh.
See? Charity. But yeah, bro, I think it can be amazingly beneficial, but I think it can be super dangerous.
Why is it dangerous? I may agree, but why
Anything
do you? Why?
anything if misused can be dangerous. It takes away from the true life experience. We talked about that. We talked about free will. Is free will free? Is that true? We talked about that.
Yeah, absolute free will is no such thing.
Mm.
You
Especially
have to,
now.
you have to be the creator to have absolute free will. You can't be the created and have free will. That just don't even
I disagree.
logically don't make sense.
Raise your right hand real quick. Raise your right hand.
I did.
Did you have a choice?
No, because you asked me.
You could have said no.
I could have. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't even give it a choice. I just did it. So no, I didn't use free will right there. I just did what you said.
Yeah, because the algorithm told you. The
Uh-huh.
algorithm told you to be obedient. Yeah, I think yeah, this AI stuff is crazy, bro. Like when it comes to entertainment and bro, there's not gonna be a need for actors anymore. You're gonna be able to speak into Chat GPT and it's gonna be able to you're gonna be like, hey,
Make a movie.
I want to
Yep.
see a movie with drama, butt naked women, and one-legged midgets.
See,
It's gonna put for the whole
this
movie.
It's the part CDT was ticked off about. Raging
and
against
it would
AI.
yeah, bro, it's gonna produce that exact thing. Me playing with just bro, I was being
Whoa.
extra creative with Suno, whatever that is. And
Mhm.
I said, oh, this dude, oh, I didn't wait, huh?
Mhm.
So it's like have you ever seen bro, so I'm gonna say this is crazy. I think behind all movies, all stories, there's a little bit of truth, especially when there's some theories that are beyond our comprehension. Like everything that happened on the Jetsons, we live in it right now, right? I'm literally talking to you on the TV like they used to in the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
FaceTime, iPhone, all that. So somebody had to know this stuff was coming,
Hold
right?
on, bro. Hold on. FaceTime. It was Skype before it was all adults. See, I can't stand you iPhone people. Ugh.
Wait,
Everybody
I
thought
think
iPhone was the first thing to create get out of here. That's why they got that Apple. See, they trained you. They got you trained. Adam and Eve, the first two, the Apple, they got you trained, my guy. You say you think iPhone was the first one to do everything. You're supposed to say Skype. I'm sorry, not my inner voice. I'm sorry. God dog it.
I digress. I
I gotta
I
work on that inner
digress, Mike.
voice. I'm sorry, bro.
You are an android. You won't give Apple no credit, but yeah, bro. If you think about some of the things that have been presented to us years ago and they're coming to fruition, like Minority Report, that whole movie then came true. Enemy of the State, that whole movie then came true. You know what I mean? So I feel like this AI paired with the metaverse, paired with um these crazy algorithms, um I think that people didn't understand. I think the game was about 20 years old. It's called The Sims.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
We are living in The Sims.
Simulation.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of Sims, do you think that do you think AI will replace relationships? Do you think there will be a world where it'll just be a bunch of single folks putting the VRs on and having a whole
They're doing that now,
relationship?
bro.
No.
Bro, do you know people?
I said a
They,
world,
they are.
meaning everybody. Well, not everybody, but
Yeah.
most people.
Have you watched Avatar?
No. Sorry.
Watch that movie, bro.
Take my black card. I
Watch.
heard CDT in my head. Like, you ain't seen that? Oh.
Yeah, bro. Watch that movie. It's an assimilation. Your body is gonna be pointless, bro.
That's
Do you understand that right now they are literally preserving your conscious. They're trying to replicate your consciousness. When I was in New York, I showed you the robot that I was interacting with, like literally
Yeah.
crazy.
You was interacting, huh?
Hey, let's, bro, hold on. We can go there.
I mean, that's
I
what I was
told you about
saying.
when I went to
I
that
already
stove.
went
When I
there.
went to that stove, some of that stuff you touching on, if they put AI and a conscious in that, hey,
Oh
all these
no.
ratchet chicks is gonna be out the game.
Oh no.
They're gonna be out the game, and you can't get up it. You can't knock an AI up,
I don't
bro.
know.
They be
I don't
a
know.
hoe.
Bunch of AI babies running around here. What BD? Well, hold on.
Oh,
We need BDB for this.
oh my goodness.
How you feeling? How you
Sock
grilling?
babies. Oh
Oh,
god. Shout out BD Beer.
we need BDB for this one because he likes to manipulate socks, and so this is right up his alley. Just saying.
But to be honest with you, I would say this, yeah, Mike, because right now people's interpersonal relationship, they're more in tune with social media than they are with actual humans. They're more into that. That presence means more than their actual lived presence. So for people to have these artificial relationships, they actually have it already.
I was getting
If
ready to say
somebody,
we in
if,
transition right now. Yeah.
yeah, if somebody don't like you, people get an attitude. You didn't like like that. That's offensive.
You didn't like my post. Wow. Okay. All right. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, they been bro. Facebook beefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are people. People are in relationships with social media right now. They just all their emotions, all their feelings are there. That's where their life really is.
It's a good point. Just like we're now with digital currency now. Everybody was like, "Oh no, digital tap,
Oh,
tap."
we got to talk about that, bro. Have you been? I've been to. I went to. I think is it AutoZone, bro. If you buy something with cash, they can't give you pennies back in change.
No.
They rounding down now.
Oh yeah.
They stopped printing pennies. So like if you they owe you 38 cents back, you getting 35.
So you still using cash out here? That what you trying to tell us?
Absolutely. Bro. I showed you my
Still using
stash.
cash, bro. Look, I've had this same. I don't even know how much this is. It's been sitting up here for months. That's how trained I am.
bro.
It's
I
pathetic.
I have I have three stashes. One in one car, one down here, and one upstairs.
Mm.
If this world go there, I'm gonna be all right for a little bit. Cause all they gotta do is hit a button and your accounts don't work.
Let's what's the word you use when we was talking about that other topic? This is conspiracy. Let's walk down conspiracy lane. You
Let's
know
go.
how my book talks about the mark of the beast, the mark of the devil, or something like that.
Mark of the devil.
Yeah,
Actually, the
I
mark of
was
the
talking to
beast.
my old
Yeah.
man about this. I was like, because they always talk about a chip or this. I was like, could it be? Could it be that digital currency is now the mark of the beast instead of a chip? Everybody thinking of a physical chip, but everything is moving to a chip, semiconductor. Everybody's staring at
Mm.
the wrong, or could be staring at the wrong chip. Like, oh, they're putting chips in people where they can. But it's chips. They don't. The chip don't have to be in us. The chip is all around us, just like you talked about. Data sharing, geofencing, Big Brother, chips all around us. And if you try to go off the grid, then you'll be punished.
Book of Eli.
Oh, it was already said. So I'm just regurgitating what's already out there. Oh, okay. I never seen Book of Eli. That's Denzel, right?
Book. Yeah. No.
I know it's a book, but I'm saying the movie.
Yeah. And the book of Enoch. Bro, there's a yeah. I know you don't know
Yeah.
about that. There
Hold
is
on.
a lot of truth to what you're
All
saying.
right, go ahead.
You're delayed. There's a lot of truth to what you're saying, though. Like live truth.
Because a lot of the stuff, a lot of prophecy, we don't understand prophecy until after it happened. So if this chip that everybody's focusing on, with them putting a chip in your body, they're already doing the simulated chip right now. Not saying that's what the mark of the beast is, y'all. Don't let's we're not going to turn this to a biblical conversation, but I'm just saying, since we're theorizing, maybe we're looking at the wrong chip.
I agree. But let me ask you a question. Do you think, do you believe in prophecy?
No. Yeah, well, yeah.
Mm. Well, in order for you to prophesy, you have to have
That's two different
a
that's two
s-
different conversations, but go ahead.
you have to have a set of principles established. I believe that what's been prophesied is something that is previously known that the audience may not know as of yet, but it's known already.
Mm.
Like back in the day, before meteorology became a thing, there were people that studied enough and they can predict the weather. They understood that the wind blows from west to east. They understood that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Right? Well, for the mainstream world that didn't understand that concept, if I prophesied that in 12 hours the sun is going to drop, it's prophecy to those who don't understand what I know already. So is it true prophecy?
Well, that's the terminology you're putting on it, but
Explain to me how it can be any other
just
way.
because you telling me something that you know that I don't know doesn't make it prophecy automatically.
Oh, so what makes a prophecy? What makes prophecy prophecy?
I don't want to go down this road. I'm not going to go down
Oh,
this rabbit hole.
good job.
For real,
All
what
I'm
time
with
is
you.
it? It's 9:57 my time. I'm
All,
talking to
all,
a
all
heathen. We're not going to
uh,
come to no
eh,
conclusion. We're going to agree to disagree.
do, 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 do,
Right.
do, 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 do.
Face.
No, but what I'm saying is the same thing is being put into this assimilated society that we live in. That's all I'm saying, bro. I mean, what percentage of the population do you think truly understands algorithmic, algorithmic, damn, algorithms? I'm trying to find the word. Algorithms and the true extent of artificial intelligence. Everybody says it, right? Everybody says it. But how many people really understand it?
Those that understand it, which is a few.
Yeah. So predictive data sets have been around forever. So there are people that can tell you just about to a T what's going to happen. Doesn't mean that it's prophetic.
That's right. That's you
Just
putting that on there. Yeah.
yeah,
That's you saying that.
it just means they have information and they've taken time to figure information that other people haven't figured out. But it looks like prophecy.
That's you
How do
trying
these
to make
movies?
the false equivalent. Hey, you got it. You got it, brother.
All I'm saying is for somebody to even think about making a cartoon with flying autonomous vehicles, vehicles that were autonomous, TVs where you can see people while you're talking to them, instant food in an oven. Somebody had to know that was happening or had happened already. Talking about the Jetsons, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I could tell my car to come to me. It's gonna come to me, just like George Jetson when he got off work, his car pulled up to him.
And you're trying to compare that to prophecy. That's your case.
I'm trying to tell you that somebody prophesied that we would be doing what we're doing today, but I don't think it's prophecy. I think they knew it. It was controlled. Your thoughts?
I have no thoughts. I'm letting you rock. This is you telling me what you don't believe. I'm interested in what you do believe. You love to debunk the book, but you never tell us what you do believe.
I believe in the sun, the stars, the moons,
See? And
clouds,
then it
and the
gets silly. You see how
mountains.
the conversation gets silly when we ask you what you believe.
No, my beliefs aren't
But you talk real intellectual when you're trying to debunk something. That's troublesome.
absolutely because
That's troublesome to me.
no,
That means
that's
you
to
don't
you.
stand on anything, sir. That just means
That
you just
means
knock things down. You're destructive.
if it,
You're not constructive. Hey, I'm
absolutely that
channeling my inner Tina Mofa show. You're destructive. You're not
not
constructive.
constructive. Shout out Tina. Shout out Tina Mo. Greetings and salutations.
Right.
No, bro, but you got to tear it down in order to rebuild. Because anytime you rebuild it
I see
up,
what you did
you
there. I see what you did there.
let me tell you how I learned. Like I'm a pretty handy person, right? How I learned to be handy.
Stop the cap.
Not handsy, handy.
Oh, okay. All right.
I learned that from taking stuff apart and putting it back together.
You good at that?
I'm really good at that. I'd say I messed some stuff I couldn't put back
Be
together.
good.
Oh, you talking about relationships too? Yeah, I've done that too.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Look at that.
Oh, why do we go there? Because she's
Loud.
gonna hit that link. Y'all finna be going at it. I'm
Loud.
gonna cut my camera off and go about my merry way.
She says not the evidence of absence. Absolutely. Tina Mo.
Tina Mo
But
is
guess
in
what?
the building.
Guess what? I could have prophesied that she would say something pathetic.
So you already knew, huh?
I already knew. I'm a prophet. Yeah, bro.
All right, prophet. So how do you see the case? How do you see the autopsy coming back? The independent autopsy.
He'll say he drowned. Him drowned. Cause of death. Water overdose. Let me ask you a question. You went and purchased a house. We've done that, right? How do you think they make a decision on your loanability?
My
It's
algorithm.
an algorithm. What do you think they use?
What do you think they use? I said my algorithm.
Yeah, data sets.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
And
got to
those
use the
data,
right terminology. My bad. Hold on. Let's
no,
reset
no,
that.
and those data sets are prophesizing that you're going to be a responsible payer for your mortgage.
Stop. Don't do that. Now I'm
What? That's data.
channeling my
You
inner
can't be
Ken. Don't do that.
what? What?
They're not
Thank him,
prophesying.
Lord.
They're not prophesying. They're
Yes, they are.
speculating. They're using
What's the difference?
educated
What's
speculation
the
based on
difference?
past
What's
behaviors.
the
No,
difference?
we're not gonna do
What's
that.
Hey, you know it's people out here that blindly hit that submit to their credit application. They have no idea what's gonna happen. They're like, come on, 7. Mama needs
Right,
some new
right.
shoes. And look, if it hit, thank you, Lord. Won't he will?
That Hail Mary music just started playing. Come with me. I gotta get that drop too.
So my point is, if I said, girl, go ahead. I could see you getting this car loan. Because I got the knowledge before you know it. I call BS on them. I don't believe in it. If you had the knowledge in advance and nobody else has it, you seem like a prophet to me. That's what the algorithm is. Bro, this algorithm's been around for a minute. They just start throwing that language to the public.
Right.
AI ain't nothing new. Google is AI.
Yes. Mr. CDT, he raging against AI is brother. You know how old AI is? And it started from what is it, automation. So
Yeah. What else? We had another topic that we was talking about earlier today.
Jay-Z.
Like,
We say gambling and investing can look alike, but knowledge makes the difference. You was babbling about Jay-Z and Drake and
nah, that was not that one. I don't
that
care
one.
about that.
Okay, cool.
We
I was
we
hoping
know
you
we
would.
know. Yeah, we know what that is already. We could talk about everybody think he's selling out.
Who that?
Jay-Z with the Target deal.
I don't know about that.
That didn't catch the algorithm yet. See, bro, I be in different.
No, I didn't click play.
Lanes.
No, I didn't click play. It hit the algorithm.
See. So I gotta market to you differently because I need you to start hitting play
Right,
more.
now you're my
I can't get it to
algorithm.
your
Look
algorithm.
at this mug.
Yeah.
Well, the algorithm said we're gonna get to him one way or the other. We're gonna use Ken to get to him. God Lord. I can't
Bro,
win.
hey, you think the algorithm don't know that I send you stuff and it bro,
Yes.
it uses me.
Yes.
Just like the words say.
It wasn't the spirit, it was the algorithm that moved you. Got it.
The spirit moved me to tell you. Hey, bro, come on. You don't think there's no algorithm? That's all I'm saying. You don't think there's no algorithm today?
Well, tell that algorithm to fix that camera. I'm tired of you glitching. How about that?
Moving so fast, the world needs to slow down to get caught up.
Is that what it is? So let me guess. Target is the new Illuminati.
Say no more. You know something that nobody know? Because Mike don't know nothing about it. You
I
want to
don't know
enlighten this
nada.
man?
I don't know nada. Look at him. Look, y'all. Look, look.
Don't have, bro. I would get. Where's that?
You throwing up signs you don't know nothing about. You just out here. Throw the paper plane. Put the paper plane on.
It's upstairs.
Put the paper plane hat on.
I ain't got time for it.
Look at him. He's sitting here banging on prophecy. Look at him. Look at a little foot soldier. Look at Jay-Z's little foot soldier.
Never that. Ask one to be one.
Got a who?
Ask one to be one.
Hey.
If you know, you know.
She going back to Bible study. Uh-oh. What y'all studying, Tina? She does do Bible. That's a little late for Bible study. You sure that wasn't cold for something? Hold on now.
They in chapter 8, burning bush.
It's a little late for Bible study, don't you think? Good
She's about to go lay some hands.
See, I wasn't wasn't trying to do all that. I was just gonna leave it right there. We'll get specific. All right, man. I'm finna. Oh, thank you, CD. There you go. That's what I should have hit instead of this one.
What CD did you say?
He said, "Oh, mine." Gonna go lay some hands, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
All right, y'all. We finna get up out of here. Well, I'm finna get up out of here. You
Yeah.
can stay if you want. I was tired, boss.
You tired, boss?
I was tired. I ain't no good.
What's on the agenda for your vacation?
Don't give me the line. Mexico
Uh-oh.
again. Cancun.
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Boo. She said, "Don't leave out the oil."
Oh my goodness.
No, I mean, hoping for a better experience. Not that the last experience was horrible, but I'm just hoping for a smoother experience this time.
You would wait. You just came from Cancun, right?
That's what the excursions were. But we were in Puerto Morelos or something like that. Yeah, but that's what the
Puerto
excursions
Morelos.
were in Cancun. But now we're gonna be in Cancun.
Okay. Real touristy.
We're being real. That was our senior trip. Cancun.
Oh my goodness. Cancun, yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness. Goodness.
Super duper touristy. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Cancun. What happened to me in Cancun? I don't know, bro. I think ever since hush. ever since because I'm very close.
Yeah, you
My
could drive.
my well, not to Cancun. I mean I could, yes.
I don't mean to Cancun, but I mean
to Mexico.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just it's I don't know. I think this is just me in general. I think I know what it is. I had a all inclusive vacation once. And you spend the money to have access to all this stuff. And 80% of it you can't do. Because you can't do all just yeah, it's not I think it's over advertised. Right? The food and restaurants is cool, but it's over advertised. And what I notice is once you get away from the touristy stuff, you actually see the culture, see that place for what it is. If you go to Cancun, I think if you go
It's some rough spots at Cancun, brother. We saw the
north,
real
yeah,
Mexico. It was like, oh
yeah,
heck, no running water.
yeah,
It was crazy.
yeah,
Crazy work.
yes. So if you were doing those excursions, as you were driving through the inland, you were noticing that this is third world, legitimately third world. So it's yeah, and I see it consistently. So it's crazy that we go to Puerto Vallarta, we go to Cancun, you go to Cabo, you go to all these places, and we are majestically living it up. I want you to understand, you're in that small ecosystem,
Yep. Very small.
very, 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 very small,
And
and
it's
you
so
spending
beautiful.
all that money, and all that staff that staff ain't making nothing,
Nothing.
but they the wealthiest.
I
They're the
know.
wealthiest people in those third world countries, and they don't make nothing.
You take 2 wrong turns off a resort and you in trouble, my guy.
Yeah,
You in trouble.
yeah. We when we was in Ensenada, it was crazy. We were literally walking around through the town, and I gave a little girl. Well, I had this lady made a bracelet and a charm for my daughters, and I gave the lady like a $10 tip for the entire day. They walked and followed me around and had
Yeah.
other kids and people coming following me around because
You know how many
the ten
pesos
dollars
that
that I
is?
gave her, yeah, the $10 I gave her took care of their family. It was like they hit the lottery. Like bro, when I tell you they were waiting outside the bathroom for me. Like literally, bro. Literally. and it's a different lifestyle.
Yeah, it's cool as long as you're a tourist. But if you live there, popping it like that, throwing tens and hundreds, yeah, then you're gonna get robbed quick,
Not
real
not
quick.
necessarily.
Yeah, all
Not
right.
necessarily. Not necessarily. But I told you I have a property in Mexico.
I don't care what
Um,
you got. You wasn't in there.
yeah, I was.
No,
I
you
was down.
weren't.
I spent some time down there. Yes, I did. So what you're saying is in there.
Yeah, amongst the common folk. I ain't talking about just dropping in every now and then. I'm talking about amongst them in the community, popping it like that. Psh, yeah, all right.
Oh no, so that's the thing. There's no such thing as popping it like that in other countries like that. We're the only country.
Yeah, Ken, hold on. $10 feeds the family for a day. You talking about that? That's popping it.
y- Hold on. Again, when you live in there, you don't you blend in, brother. That's what you do. You
Right,
blend
right. That's all I'm
in.
saying. Yeah.
And look. When I got my dubs, I wasn't even riding through the city no Let me take the long way just to because you don't want to do that.
Mm-mm.
So
No,
you're
sir.
absolutely right.
Ain't that
But
somehow? Ain't that somehow the inner city molds you and prepares you for third world countries? We fit right
yeah.
in. Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, nah. Nope. Don't
See, I
want to
know
do
this
too much.
area.
Take
Nope.
all your
Mm-mm.
jewelry out. Bro,
Mm-hmm.
before I took my sister and my family, we went uh for an anniversary trip, we went to Mexico. We took the car. And I had to give them this long talk. Listen, don't bring no designer, don't bring no take your chains. None of that. You don't want to be a
Mm-hmm.
target. Goofballs didn't want to listen. Second we got across the border, the federales was on us.
On us.
Pulled us over, searched the car, saw all that stuff. Then they trying to talk and argue with him. Almost took us right there. Thank God they let us go. 6 minutes later, they had us pulled over with 5 police officers in one car and extorted the hell out of us. They ain't asked for no driver license or nothing. They
Oh
said,
wow.
follow me to jail, follow me to court, or go to jail, or
Dang.
$360 cash right now
See. Mm-hmm. That's
to
why
get
we
them
our
bus through.
bougie butts. We stay on the resort. We ain't got time for all of that.
Well,
We
once you
we
know,
went
you
down
know.
there, and the tour bus or whatever you call that, the bus that takes you to the resort. He was on some BS, so we had to take a cab. And the cab was
Whew.
like, "Yo, we gonna escort y'all because woo woo woo, blah blah blah,
Oh yeah,
skippy woo woo." Who was like, "Oh Lord, is we gonna make it to the resort?"
yeah,
It
yeah.
was crazy.
That too.
It was crazy,
Oh,
bro.
so hold on. So when you flew into Cancun, you missed your charter to the
Yes,
Oh my
yes,
goodness!
yes.
Wait, did it get dark? Did it get? Was it
Yes,
nighttime?
yes.
Oh, you
All of
was in
that, all of that.
trouble. Look, hold on. Hold on. I'm about to tell you what happened. I'm about to tell you what happened. You got in with supposed to be a cab, and he was yes.
Nigga,
Was he
they
trying to?
charged us about 1 billion pesos just to make it safely to the resort. That I know they got us good. I know they did.
Bro, were there no street lights at all?
They were doing 100,
Yes.
weaving in and out of traffic. I thought we was gonna die.
Yes.
I literally thought we
Yes.
was gonna die.
Listen, bro. 'Cause you you was in trouble. In
Man,
trouble.
they texting back and forth because we had to ride in two separate cars. There was too many of us, right? So
Oh
we all
my
couldn't fit.
God.
So we had the GPS on, couldn't read no street name. Nigga, we
Oh,
was in a Lifetime movie. It could have went ugly. It could have went real bad, real
quick,
quick.
bro. Quick.
That
Quick.
car would
And
have went
the,
this way. We'd have went that, and we'd have been done. It's over.
look, your
Yeah,
Google Maps ain't working the same.
none of that.
Look. You on Telemex. That's your signal.
Right.
Your tower is Telemex.
That Google, yes, it was. Yeah, Google's like, come on, like, yeah, it was crazy.
Bro, so hold on. So I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's a little scary,
Bro, that was
when
super
you ain't got
scary.
when
You
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 have
got
no
Google Maps
control
open for no reason. It's like, what Google Maps gonna do?
and you're in nowhere, bro. You can see the blue, you see the water. I know you saw the water,
Yeah,
and when you was getting further and further away from the
further and
water.
further away. You like, oh no, this is yeah, buddy.
Where are we going?
Yes,
And then
sir.
this the thing. Who you gonna tell?
That's what I'm saying. Just like that, it could have been over. You could have been doing alive about us. Well, 6 people missing. I forget how many of us was out there, but
Yeah,
so
the
many people missing and
Cabo 6.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's that. Yeah, bro, listen, people don't understand. They talk about where we at, but it's some comfort.
You think
Look,
you
you
think
think
we
you're
grew up
slave?
in Gary. Hey, we grew up in Gary. Well, whatever. Chicago, Gary for you, Chicago, Gary for me. We think we seen some places till you get to these third world countries. It's like, oh no, oh no.
Oh
Not at
my!
all, bro.
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
It's different when
And
you don't know nobody. You can't pronounce streets, none of that. You just out there at their mercy.
and you can't fight your way out. You ain't got no
Mm-mm.
allies. You can't make a phone call. It ain't like getting my lawyer.
You
Yeah,
just got off
bro.
the plane. You ain't got no peace, nothing on you just
You
hey.
just there, butt naked, butt
Mhm.
get naked. Look, and you gotta lead your family still somehow.
Somehow, yeah. Gotta be a
You
man.
can't be
Yeah.
like, we just all gotta figure it out. You figure it out, let me know. Yeah, bro. That's an uncomfortable thing, bro. That's an uncomfortable thing. Um,
Dang,
have you ever
CDC, my new producer. You right, CDC.
You're a victim.
Goodness gracious, I'll do better. I'll do better next time.
do you think do you okay, so we talked about this. Would you ever consider living abroad?
You mean Mexico or just abroad?
Abroad.
Dual citizenship, not full time.
Where?
It's not about where. It's wherever I pick. I would have to do my research on
Hmm.
the on the country and the community and the customs, and then break myself in, acclimate myself to the circumstances, and see if it's a fit. If
Hmm.
it's a fit, yeah, I would. But I wouldn't just blindly what up? We're in Australia, what up? I know it's a continent, but still, I wouldn't just show up and be like, yo, what up? It would have
Hmm.
to be a 3-year process of learning the customs and seeing if it's something that's doable.
So my question is, what would you be looking for in your research? Will you be looking for things that are common so that you can identify with, or will you be willing to
That's a
embrace
good
something
question.
completely different?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. I don't know if I would want something the same because then what's the purpose? So that's why I said. So I guess to answer your question, it would be something different, but would I be able to deal with the different? But I do want something different. I don't need something to be so familiar. It's like I could have stayed at the crib for this.
Hmm.
But at the same time, that different can't be extreme. Where if I throw a peace sign and it's a obscenity in that country, now I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
Hmm.
I'm cool on that.
Well, you're gonna acclimate yourself just like you have to acclimate yourself to,
Yeah, but I
the
forget.
laws here.
We'll be on the
You,
podcast tomorrow. Some two of them. Oh, the federales come running in. Freeze! Right.
Stay off the
um,
weed.
But yeah, some customs is just like, nah, I'm cool on that. And other customs, you be like, all right, I could deal with that. So it all depends, bro.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here like last year. See ya.
I'm out of here, man. Um, and it and when I say out of here, definitely I will always have residency in the United States, but I want to kind of like we were talking about. I want to rid myself of the social engineering that I know I've been a part of.
What in particular? What type of social engineering? Lifestyle?
Definitely lifestyle. Um, I think a lot of our morals, how we think and how we view things, are socially engineered. Not that they're socially, not that they're not socially engineered elsewhere, but the engineering is different. I like if I mean, you know me, I like a different frame of thought. I'm a type, I like to question a lot of things, right? But
I
I
see what
just feel
you're saying.
like,
You trying to move to the
yeah,
countries where um the consent age is like 14. That's
Oh
different.
my
That's different,
goodness.
bro. Oh, that's not where you was going.
Oh my goodness.
My bad, bro. I thought that's where you was headed. He's like,
I don't know how people try to start a career in comedy in their 50s, but it's a
wait,
little bit
hold on.
late.
Who 50? Who 50 up here? Ain't nobody 50 up here. Don't let this gray beard fool you now.
I say look like,
Whippersnapper.
but whippersnapper. Man, you retching around the grass.
Right.
Uh,
It's a retro.
retching around, retching around. But no, bro. I again coming from where we come from, it is uber competitive, and everything you do is based on status. Um, and your success is based on your status at the time, right? Because your past success doesn't mean anything, right? And it becomes a part of your identity. I wanna go to a place where your character um is more valued than your bank account or than your chain or than your wallet, than your house size or your car you drive. I want to go to a place where
You assuming you got character though.
I,
That's
everybody
very
everybody has
presumptive.
character.
That's very presumptive
Everybody
of you.
everybody has character. I said just your in general.
I don't know. We got some pretty. Okay, you're right. You're right. Everybody has character. You're right.
Yeah, everybody has. But my point is, I think this is because it's a capitalistic society. I I enjoy the benefits of it,
That's what I say.
but I want to take the fruits of that and enjoy the life elsewhere.
Oh, you taking the slumlord, so you want to take what you get here, what you produce here, and go stunt over there.
I don't no, not stunt. I don't want to stunt, bro. Okay?
Okay, let me
So
wrong choice of words. I don't mean stunt like we know it over here, but I mean just live your best life over there.
I'm not gonna say that either, because your best
I'm
life
not talking about
is still.
finances. Hold on. I'm not talking about finances when I say live your best life. That's why I took stunting out of it because I didn't want you to think I was talking about finances. Living your best life could be living in the hut, not worrying about tomorrow or your next meal,
Mhm.
peacefully on the
I
coast
li-
of a Gulf.
bro, I literally had this conversation with my wife a couple days ago. Like, bro, I don't want an address no more.
I heard that.
Yeah, I just want to get up and go where I want to go and be where I want to be and enjoy whatever that is at that day, at that time, at that moment, and find the next journey the next day. Period. I don't care
So,
about no money. I don't care about none of these
vagabond.
shoes. I don't care about none of these cars.
Hmm.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes I want to backpack it, right? I want to see what that's like. Sometimes I want to walk around. Sometimes I want to try different foods. Sometimes I may want to sit with the monks and see what y'all talking about. I know y'all ain't talking, but what y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to meditate in the Himalayas,
Mm.
right? Dead ass, bro. I want to experience that. But I want to experience that with the freedom of not being tied down to what society says that I have to be at that point. And I think just the social norms, although they create a dynastic society, I do think they hold back a true connection.
Right. The true essence of being alive. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
We pump out a great product because we're the number one as far as wages.
that's
But
crazy though. Highest mortality rate, highest uh,
yes.
SUICID
Yeah.
rate.
Unaliving. Self unaliving. Yeah.
Unalive, self-unaliving, yeah. Um, highest divorce rate, highest obesity, right? So all these things that we have in front of us, um, they make us feel good, but are they really better for us? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, I know. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanna go somewhere, experience something different, bro. Like when I told you when I used to go to Mexico, I was like, I ain't even spend no money. I had a
Yeah.
crazy week, crazy day, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, literally, I went and I watched. I told the dude that I wanted some large shrimp.
That's an
Right?
oxymoron, but go ahead.
Yeah, I said I want some large size shrimp. He asked me how big I wanted them. He literally went fishing, came back with them in a tub, and said, "These are the ones that I found. They were living." With the thing, and dude
Hmm.
cut the heads off, cleaned them up. We got fish. We got shrimp. Like that was crazy.
Would you ever fish for your own shrimp? If I said that right.
Nah, bro. So
So you
you know
still
me with
bougie. So
fish.
you taking that same bougie attitude
No,
over there to the other country.
no. I look. I'll
You
fish,
peasant,
but
go
I'm not.
fetch me some
But I'm not.
fish.
I'm not touching. I don't have a reason to touch a fish, a live fish. I don't like the feeling.
I thought you was really about that life. You just want to go over there and be pampered. I'm just
Not
kidding.
at all. Not at all. I don't be pampered. I just eat fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah.
Look, I'll peel an orange. I'll be good with that. Look, pop open a watermelon. You know we gonna do that and find some chicken.
Man.
But yeah, bro, going to other countries, bro. You learn like I
You learn
practiced the Muslim
simplicity,
faith for a little while.
beauty and simplicity is
Yeah.
what I learned from going to other countries. It's like, dang,
Yes.
y'all just so chill and
Yeah.
ain't got
Ain't
half of
nobody
what we
mad,
got. Yeah.
bro. I'm
Yep.
trying to tell you, dude, bro. If the average salary for African American households in the United States right now is like 40,000, let's say that's the average, they would be wealthy anywhere
Yep.
else.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So yeah, bro, that's kind of what I want to experience, man.
So you tell me you can't experience that here.
Yeah, but you know how much money I gotta spend to do that? Bro, you
No,
gotta spend to be
no.
basic.
See, we gotta live the finances out of it, remember?
Nope,
You
y'all gonna
you
clown
can't be
me.
free.
They
You
ain't gonna
can't
clown me over there. Nope, y'all gonna clown me.
I'm not gonna see that. She said that. That's an internal problem, man. You
I'm
need to go
saying
talk to your therapist.
y'all Americans gonna
Nah,
clown
don't
me.
worry about that.
Spend that ish. I can't be that. What am I gonna do? I'm broke.
You see my simple,
They say
humble abode. I
this
ain't got nothing
the
crazy. I don't
the
care what they
song
say.
says I don't want no scrubs.
All you need is
They
one.
they don't want me, bro.
You
Y'all don't want
married. All
me.
you need is one. You don't need no. Who
I'm talking
cares what
about y'all,
somebody
the
else say?
community. The community don't want me. If I act like that in the community, I get laughed and clowned.
I
You
guess
see what I'm saying?
I'm different.
You
I
see what
don't
I'm
care.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm not old enough to not care.
There you go. What that was that a shot? That
What are you
was a
saying?
shot.
No.
We literally
Why
one
would
year
I use a
apart.
shot?
We're literally 1 year apart,
No,
bro.
two,
Like
two, two,
79, 78. That's a year.
two,
No, you tried it.
two.
I finally
For a
figured out
couple
your age.
months.
It took me. It
For,
took me a little bit. I finally figured out. I'm like, wait,
for a
let me
couple.
quit.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on. When we were
Fun
younger,
fact.
When we were younger, he was trying to be our age. Now that we whoa.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all,
I ain't know he
well,
was.
look,
Yeah,
look.
you
For the
know, go
last
ahead
20
on.
years, y'all can have that. Hey, hold up though. At least I had the whole school full thinking I was Aries.
Aries, yeah, because I wore the Aries shirt.
With the shirt.
Nah,
Look, I'm the
y'all,
only one who knew too.
y'all fooled yourself. I'm like, I'm just
No,
wearing the shirt.
I knew. You know I do. You know I do. I
And
remember. I
Steve and
remember.
all of them.
I think no Angel. Angel was like, "You too." He was like,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
"Yeah, Ariel, what is that? Oh,
What's an
what's
Aries?
Aries?
Like,
I don't even know. You didn't even know what it was.
is that what it is? Is that this is a CBA
Hey,
team or
bro.
something?
What is
I thought this was a hockey jersey or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
That was so funny. I was like, bro, your birthday is in August. What is we doing? What is we doing? I do it, but I used to go along with it. I used to go along with it. Used to rock that shirt with the black and white Nikes.
That thing was cold. That black and red was cold. I was like, yeah.
I ain't gonna hate it. I was with it.
Mm.
I ain't never snitched on you. Never snitched on you.
I didn't. Somebody snitched on me now because they laughed at me. Somebody snitched. Somebody snitched on me.
Twan Sherrod.
Yeah.
Antoine Sherrod.
Right.
God, I just doxed him. Please, please. God, dog, why did I say that boy name? Pray for him.
All right, let's go ahead and play some music to get on up out of here.
Yeah, bro, long day. It's a fun live today, brother.
Yeah, I feel a little bit better now. Probably because I'm getting ready to get off.
Yeah, bro. You got your angry man moments out.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry, man. I was a little too heavy at the beginning. I wasn't mad at you. I was just irritable.
That's all right. That's all right, bro. All you gotta do, change your pad, take some ibuprofen, put a warm compress on your stomach. You be
Can
good.
I get a
Get you some
warning?
sweets. Look, yeah, you had your sweets too.
It still didn't work.
Still didn't work. Look, I'm gonna rub your back next time, bro.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey, wait. We not discriminating. I'm your partner. I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah. Give me a
You ain't gotta worry.
A virtual.
Look. You could be. We could listen. We can be sincere. You could be secure in who you are, because I am a lesbian.
Very. Yes.
That's all you need to know. As long as I'm a lesbian, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
I like that background. Just so we, Yeah.
Hold on. I tried to do it. I was doing it off my camera.
Are you trying to hold it? You trying to hold the ball?
Tell me that's dope, y'all. Tell me if that's dope.
I mean, if you stop glitching, it might be, but it's all good.
Bro, you know what? All this time I was not glitching. I was talking stuff about not glitching, and right when you
that is true. That is so true.
The universe.
The algorithm. Oh yeah.
Watch. I'm about to get Wi-Fi, internet, and camera ads.
Man. All right, y'all. Appreciate the few that stayed.
We chopped it up today, y'all. We sometimes we need these days.
Yeah, this was definitely an off day, but it's all good.
It wasn't off, bro. It was good.
For me,
they need a break
I
too.
ain't talking about the show. I don't know what the show was, but for me, it was an off day. Not even gonna hold you.
They said do some more interviews, Mike. We got to do some more interviews.
Give us some people.
Share y'all story, man. Share y'all story. Run my banner.
People.
Run my
That's
banner.
what I was just looking for. That's literally what I was looking for.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. The faithful. What up, CDT? Tina Mo for sure. We love you. Mama. I love you. Hugs and kisses. Can't wait to see you again. Holidays are coming. Right back round. May. Who is Cherry Kirk 62 something.
Yeah, Cheryl.
Cheryl? What's good? She said the only medicals. Oh, okay. Hold up, Cheryl. I just read your comments. You back there arguing with me. Next time, pull up so we can argue. Good. She might watch it on the replay. Dang, she was so enough in it. Do y'all think social justice outcome in this case would be different if black kids? We should have posed that one, bro. See?
Do y'all think social and judicial outcome of this case will be different if all black kids and one white unalive?
Nope, because no charges are filed.
Well, it's the same then, right? No charges are filed this side.
Yeah, no charges are filed that way. Yeah. I mean, I see what she's saying, but I hate this. So let's go back through these comments real quick, Mike. They said if it was a black kid, they would already be in jail. Look at that, bro. Listen, Cheryl, somebody tag her. If we start out as victims, we don't ever give ourselves an opportunity to be in a position of power. Let the chips fall and make your decisions. The more and more that we jump to these conclusions, we are falling. We actually falling for the okie doke with these foregone conclusions, assuming that we're gonna be a victim before we're even a victim.
So you calling Cheryl a victim?
You're a victim.
I said that no, I didn't say she's a victim. I'm not saying she's a victim.
Victim mindset?
I'm saying it's a victim mindset. Because she's saying just because somebody's black, they'll always be in jail. That's a superlative, bro. It's not all the time. Mike, how many times have you been pulled over and gotten a break. I mean, like, bro, more times than not, people in general are given the benefit of the doubt. More times than not. It is unfortunate that it does happen, but let's start at least there so our mindset be right. The best we can do.
I can't prove that most people get the benefit of the doubt.
I would say so. Because you can't say most don't, because in that case everybody be in jail. More than half the come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
I'm standing down. I'm not gonna deduce, because last time I tried to deduce, you tried to. So I'm cool. I'm gonna let you deduce.
Look at her. She was gone. She was mad. Look, she said, "Would you be reserved if it were your son?"
I put that up.
I don't know what you mean.
Basically, we just had the same energy.
Too much hate on Ben Crump. It's bold to take this case as an attorney. There's no case, Goofy. Goofy, I disagree too. It's easy. It's easy to take this case. Wait, we got somebody black and somebody white. I'll take it.
Hold on. It is a case. It's a civil case. Hey, right? That's why you're there, right?
Oh my God. Yeah, bro. But they don't know that. They don't know that. What else they saying? She said all those phones. Who else would do an autopsy? Only the medical examiner. Who? Let me ask you a question. Who else? Who does autopsies? The only person, a medical examiner, right? Am I crazy?
No,
am I crazy for saying that? Okay. I know medical examiners do autopsies. And then she said the tech was probably available to, bro. Oh, okay. Thank you, CDT. What I'm looking at is this, bro. And this is the scary part of this. And this is to the chat too, y'all. Again, we gotta be careful. I wish y'all can go back and read the chat for what it really is. Because we are talking about the possibility of a negative outcome for us in every circumstance. That's depressing. That's depressing.
You need to chill. I literally just put the music on. Stop it.
Hold on. Friends having the phone is a fact. The friends having the keys is a fact. Oh my God.
That's not a fact?
Funny. They are a horrible friend either way, and the parents should be embarrassed. Why would they leave the island without him? Okay, these are emotional responses. Mike, let me ask you a question. Have we ever been hanging out together and it was a baddie? I'm like, hey, I'm gonna pull up with you late on the way back. I found my way home. I mean, bro, we gotta stop until we got
ready to go
something
for that. Look. You see what you just did there? First story, you ready to run with it? See?
Who?
You.
What'd I do?
That story is not confirmed.
I know.
But
I'm
it
just saying.
sounds realistic. But it sounds realistic, and you just said, "Look, don't that sound right? Like, don't that sound like something we would do?"
No. What story are you talking about?
Hanging back to hang with a shorty.
No, I'm talking about hypothetical with us. Like, what do you mean?
I know you're hypothetical. You're gonna link back to this and be like, "Look, see, that's more probable than possible."
No. I'm saying that because we're again, respectfully, the Negroes in the chat, what they're doing is they're making this hyperbolic because it is a black victim. If these were 4 Caucasian individuals, we would err. I'm being honest.
If that was 4 white kids and 1 white went missing, the same.
Yeah,
bro, this is sus. I don't care. I don't care what color you are. You making a color thing.
Well, if you let me finish.
All right.
No, she said it in the chat. First off, she said in the chat, if it were 4 Caucasian people,
That was Lee.
Ben Crump,
That
Ben
was my son.
Ben
Yeah.
Crump, Ben Crump wouldn't have been in there,
Right.
and it wouldn't be sensationalized like it is now. That's all I'm saying, Mike.
Right. It wouldn't have been sensationalized. It could have still been something to where a parent was disturbed and wanted to make sure that everything was on the up and up. But we just wouldn't know about it. We can't say it wouldn't happen. We just wouldn't know about it.
You know what's funny though? I read a study that since what's his name, Noah or Nolan?
Nolan. Yeah.
Since Nolan passed, like 460 African American people have died at the hands of African American people since that's happened, and none of those have gotten any attention.
Here you go, Ken Crump.
And you know who we know who did it. We know who did it.
Unbelievable. That's your go-to.
But we want to play unsolved mysteries now.
Right. There ain't no need for an unsolved mystery, because black on black gets adjudicated just fine. There's no need to do all this.
Bro, you know how many people walking around where we come from that we know that unalive somebody?
Two things can be true, Ken. Yes. You're right.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cold cases in the hood. It's whew. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Well, it's a cold case because they don't want to be solved. Because you can't snitch.
Not all
I guess
of
now
them.
we want somebody to snitch. Now we want somebody to snitch.
Not all of them.
Now we want somebody to snitch with who had the cell phone. Oh, so we can snitch now? We can snitch now? Where my son Keys at? I don't know.
I can't.
You ain't supposed to snitch. Come on, bro. Come on.
Hold on.
You don't want that.
Oh, where my buddy at? There he is. Nope, wrong one.
Bro, daylight saving time is gonna be permanent.
There we go.
Coon.
Yeah, gotta find him a good home.
You the one about to go to Cancun.
Hold on, that was a good one. Hold on. That's okay. We'll just take the cone away. That's okay. We'll wait for him to come back. There he is. We'll put you on the wall. We gotta put the coon on the wall. Come on, bro. Chill. Give a black man a little bit of power and he want to abuse it. Oh, there we go. Oh no, we don't want to put him on mama. There we go. Put him right there. Yeah. He looks good up there. Yeah.
Right
no,
there,
but for real though, let's get up out of here for real, for the umpteenth time. Because Jay Walker laughing at her. She said the beat been playing for an hour now, and you still talking. So.
But she still listening. Tell her, pull up, Jude. You love us, pull up. Yeah, bro. What did she say? Ken, she is family. Yes, she is. Who else? Yeah.
You told me to throw the banner up there, and you didn't even promote the banner. Come on, bro. What's wrong with your
I'm sorry, y'all. Send y'all topics. TOPICS at A2DTopics for you at gmail.com. We want to definitely we want your feedback, man. We want to hear what you guys would like to have discussed. We definitely want you to share your stories. We are in the process of expanding what we do. I think we both enjoy having these open dialogue interviews. We're going to do more of that. We want to make sure that the voices and conversations that typically aren't had, we give them a place to be had. So we are definitely interested in you and your story, or your friend's story, your loved one's story. If you got a story about somebody else, we will definitely keep it anonymous, but we'll talk about it, because I think a lot of things do need discussion. There is no judgment, no guilt to be had. Only love, man. We just want to give people an opportunity to express themselves and have dialogue, and kind of heal, because I think that's what we need right now. It's a lot of healing that needs to go on. So share your story, share your circumstances, and come grow with us. A2D, the podcast for you.
Okay. Said, come grow with us. I gotta use that one.
Yeah, bro. Pause.
All right, y'all.
Don't use the ill.
Hey, make sure you hit the like button on your way out if you didn't on the way in. Make sure you share this to anybody that wants to go ham on Ken, because you know Ken is Ken Crump. That's his new nickname. What? Come on, man. You gotta wear the tag.
Hey, somebody tag Ben Crump. I love to interview him.
If I'm Black Santa, you know what I'm saying? If I'm Black Santa, Fred Sanford, Red Fox, you gonna be Ken Crump. I'm just saying.
I'll be Ken Crump. I'll be Ken Crump. Crunk.
Okay, bet. I love one.
Yeah. Okay. What she say? I joined y'all TikTok.
Now we got to start posting, right? This food and never mind. I ain't finna go there.
What I do?
You deleted the app.
On mine? Because the notifications.
We need TikTok in Arizona. I don't need TikTok in where I am. I'm trying to pick up people from over there. I'm trying to use the algorithm to bring people in over there. Since it's going to bring your contacts, people that you may know. The people I may know, I already know them over here.
Wait, so you're going to be mad. Because when I set it up, I made sure ain't none of that was shared. My location, my contacts, I didn't share none of that.
So why was you pissed off? Because it kept telling you about people you may know.
No, it was telling me, it was giving me notifications about somebody saying something, somebody doing this. That's what I was talking about. And they say nothing about who you may know. I turned all that, bro. I hate that. Anyway. But that's how you grow? Bro, I didn't know. Listen, we need a social media manager. Has anybody got a social media manager out there?
I was just gonna say, don't play with us, Maria. Don't play with us, Maria. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hi from Brazil.
I'm coming home.
Come on,
Maria. I'm coming home.
Don't play with us like that. Are you
real? Rio de Janeiro. I'm coming back.
Are you real? Are you real? Or are you just trolling? Well, welcome.
If you from Brazil, tell me.
There you go. What part of Brazil?
What part
Humor
of Brazil?
us.
Let's do that.
Humor us. What part of Brazil?
Let's do that. I need to know.
Quick. No ha. Quick. What part
Don't
of Brazil?
ha.
No cheating. No cheating. No Googling.
I'm pulling up. Don't use Google. I'm pulling up. Listen, send her the link. Tell her to pull up to the chat. I'll talk to you right now. I'm coming home.
She got to pass.
I'm on my way.
This person has to pass the preliminaries first.
Oh, my bad.
You sent her to the championship already. Like, come on now.
Listen. She said she's from Brazil. You know what they say in them videos. No, I'm just...
Nope. Too easy. Nope. She's Rio. Nope.
No, everybody's from Rio. No.
Nope.
That's trash. Wait, hold on. Wait.
All right, hold on. We get another chance. Hold on.
She may be in Brazil. Doesn't mean that she's from Brazil. Because people can go to Rio. And a lot of people, like, Rio is more for tourists and business. So people live outland. Yeah, people live on the outskirts of Rio.
That's what I was automatic.
Nope.
Come on, Maria.
Help us out, Maria.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Maria. My bad. Improper use of vowels. Excuse me.
Do you live inland?
No Google.
Bro, I may have to go.
It's a delay. So Rio is also a state.
I want her to get on. I want her to speak that Portuguese. Whew.
Oh, you just gave away. I was going to ask. I was going to ask her what language was her native tongue.
Who's from Egypt? Juice, you're a liar. You're a damn liar.
Juice is a fool and a half. Hi from Egypt. That's hilarious. Juice, we tracking. We already tracking. Juice, we tracking.
Listen,
Well, I'm tracking. I
you
don't know
are-
what he just do. He drop the link. Excuse me.
You're a hater. If you are from Brazil, pull up to the drop your info in the email, and I'll do a live from Brazil.
Bro, this is secondhand embarrassment.
What? Did they lie? Where they from?
I don't know. All right, guys. Appreciate you joining us. Like I said, hit the like button on your way out. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you haven't already.
Even
You
lie.
know
Just
what
lie.
time it is.
Lie to somebody.
Just lie. We out of here.
Two